podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day.
You know I can't be fucked with, you know.
Davis-Barrios Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, your kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for 300 million, and I made 350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Davis-Barrios Productions.
BoxingVoice.com. Good morning, TBV. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another one. Yes, sir. It is TBV in the morning, and we're here. We're rocking out. We are back to discuss Jermell Charlo's reaction. Or actually, Jermell Charlo giving us clarity on what he meant by race doesn't matter. And I'm going to play that audio for you and let you get to hear it.
Make of this trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. What does Wilder have to do to avenge his loss?
Well, first and foremost is admitting to his mistakes that he done in that fight. Like I said before, I have no problem with Wilder. I actually like Wilder as a fighter. I like Wilder as a puncher. I like Fury as a boxer. And I'm not here to be biased about anything. I made a mistake the other day and I said race don't matter. You know, like I said race don't matter, but they took it and said, oh, race don't matter throughout the world. Like, no, I was talking about in that particular fight. I was talking about, like, why does race matter during that fight? Now, race matters, of course, because you're judges and you can go statistical about everything, but race, like he said he was chocolate, and because he was chocolate and he lost the fight, I just thought that was like bogus, you know.
Didn't you reference like skills pay the bills?
I did reference skill pay the bills. I don't know if people seen that, but when.
What do you make of this trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury? What does Wilder have to do?
So that's his reasons behind what he said and what he meant. It was obviously said in a manner that he wasn't meant to get under Wilder's skin. He just seen it a different way. A lot of people looked at the fight as a fight, but there's more.
Matt Wilder wanted to slap me like I was smoking his bitch ass. Like I have people ready to go to prison for life for him. So if I'm not interested in somebody saying they're gonna slap me, this is my life and your life that you're dealing with. So let's see who really more of that then. Since you're so right, let's see if you really about that shit. Cause I was a part of this shit before boxing. That's what I stand for. But at the end of the day, this is boxing, right? And then in boxing, during that fight, I didn't see a significant way that they can say he cheated. Now, a lot of people say, man, gloves and all of this. Commissions check gloves right before fight, during the fight. They don't leave. I don't see any position happening where Wilder could have made a mistake. or Fury could have did some cheating shit. If they didn't catch that, they're bogus on that. All right, like, and I hate Fury for that. Like, I don't fuck with none of these motherfuckers. Fuck a Fury, fuck a Wilder, fuck all.
Yo, Jermell going off. Fuck a Fury, fuck a Wilder, fuck all of them, he said, Joe. Interesting, man. Listen. You know, boxing is a soap opera, man. It's literally a soap opera. And this is an episode here, you know. But the thing is that Wilder is alienating a lot of people because they have an opinion on the fight. He wants everyone to feel the way that he does, that he was cheated, but he doesn't want to provide the proof to make you not look like a fool when you're saying he got cheated. So now Jermell is receiving all this hate because he says skill pay the bills. And he says, you know, look, you lost, and you lost not because of the color of your skin. You lost because the other man was more skillful, you know? So this little topic, man, it's becoming pretty weird because it's like you're not cool, or you can't sit with the cool crowd if you didn't see Wilder winning or cheated. And it's like, come on, man. Like, it's only two people go in the ring. So, like, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why do we have to be, like, ridiculed because we seen a fight a certain way, or why are we any less of a fan than the next man because we didn't see what people want us to see? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I think Charlo, he said it best, man.
Between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, what does Wilder have to do to avenge his loss?
Well, first and foremost is admitting to his mistakes that he done in that fight. Like I said before, I have no problem with Wilder. I actually like Wilder as a fighter. I like Wilder as a puncher. I like Fury as a boxer. And I'm not here to be biased about anything. I made a mistake the other day and I said race don't matter. You know, like I said race don't matter, but they took it and said, oh, race don't matter throughout the world. Like, no, I was talking about in that particular fight. I was talking about, like, why does race matter during that fight? Now, race matters, of course, because you're judges and you can go statistical about everything, but race, like he said he was chocolate, and because he was chocolate and he lost the fight, I just thought that was, like, bogus, you know?
Didn't you reference, like, skills pay the bills?
I did reference skill pay the bills. I don't know if people seen that, but when...
What do you make of this trilogy fight between...
Yeah, man. But this is where it got spicy, and this is, I think, will probably come back to haunt him, if not, you know, be some sort of an ongoing issue. These particular words right here.
I like Wilder as a... Man, Ray Wilder wanted to slap me like I was smoking his bitch ass. Like, I have people ready to go to prison for life for him. So if, like, I'm not interested in somebody saying they're gonna slap me, this is my life and your life that you're dealing with. So let's see who really more of that than, like, since you're so, like, right, let's see if you really about that shit. Like, cause I was a part of this shit before boxing. Like, that's what I stand for.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm cutting that soundbite where he's like, let's see if you really I'm gonna show y'all how he make his face and everything. Hold on.
People say, man, gloves and all of this. Commissions, check gloves right before fight, during the fight.
What do you make of this trilogy?
Man, Ray Wilder wanted to slap me like I was smoking his bitch ass. Like, I have people ready to go to prison for life for him. So if, like, I'm not interested in somebody saying they're gonna slap me, this is my life and your life that you're dealing with. So let's see who really more of that than, like, since you're so, like, right, let's see if you really about that shit. Like, cause I was a part of this shit before boxing. Like, that's what
my man said. Yeah. Shit crazy out here, for real, man. Look, man, I hope these dudes settle their differences, but the truth of the matter is Wilder has to stop alienating people because they didn't see the fight go the way that he's seen it go, or the way that he feels, you should be calling it. Like, you can't turn everyone into an enemy. Like, my man literally said, like, I'm a fan of Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of him as a puncher. Like, he's not out here, you know, trying to shit on you. Like, he got an opinion. It's a fight. Everyone watched it. Everyone deserves to be able to say how they felt about the fight, especially if we fucking paid for it. You know, you act like that shit was free, bro. We paid for that pay-per-view. Like, why can't we talk about it? Like, why can't we say what we saw? But yeah, man, strange, but I hope this doesn't lead to more back and forth, you know, because of the words and the way that we perceive and receive certain words, you know. Hopefully this is something that you know, could be handled internally and just used as motivation. You know, that's what Wilder should do. Like, you know, to the people that felt like he lost and wasn't cheated, you know, have your team on their P's and Q's. Make sure nothing funny happens, you know. Have someone stick around, the gloves and all that stuff, and go out there and show them by winning. You know, but to make everyone your enemy is crazy. You know, I mean, Jermell, he's obviously just as bad as you, right? He's out here unifying, undisputing, you know, taking on the very best. You know, his opinion is valid. He's been through the fire. You know, to discredit his opinion, I don't know. It's just again, look, we have to understand. You know, you got to take the good with the bad, and not everybody is gonna be, you know, your super fan. Not everybody's gonna be a super fan. You know, some people just like boxing and want, you know, the outcomes of that sport. Regardless of who they favor, they want. You know, I don't want robberies. You know, I want the right winner to get the decision. But when it comes to cheating, I mean, listen, we have to be able to see it with our eyes to believe it, or you know, there has to be some sort of proof. Until then, people like myself and Jermell that like boxers are going to like what Fury did, you know, especially in the first fight. Obviously, that first fight was arguable because of the long count, you know, but that style of boxing is still going to be trouble, you know. He was very successful in that, so he can mix it up in this third fight. He could bring a little bit of that with a little bit of the second fight. And have variation. So, you know, this is an interesting fight. And again, alienating people for having an opinion on a fight that is a pay-per-view fight. Like, we got to pay to watch it. So, I mean, interest is interest. You know, this adds interest, you know, having people count you out adds interest. Beating a guy, right? Beating a guy where you're the perceived underdog, it also makes the fight greater for you. Danny Garcia's bones were made because he beat a 7-1 underdog. 7-1, you know, that's pretty much everybody counting you out. So when you beat the underdog, you know, you get more recognition because you were not supposed to win. They didn't expect you to win, so your win is greater. So you know, why get mad at the people that thought Fury beat you? Why get mad at the people that didn't think Fury cheated? Come back and beat him and become one of the greatest heavyweights in all of history. You know? Why be mad when people say you lost 2 fights? Come back this third fight and right the wrong and show the world that, you know, what it took him to do in 2 fights, you could do it in one with one punch, right? Isn't that the motto? So I just don't get the silence, the alienation, the separation, the segregation, the favoritism the bias, there's so much going on when it comes to this, but I guess it adds to the storyline. I'll tell you that much. I guess it adds to the storyline. Looks like Blog Talk on some maintenance. Let me try from another browser. I've been trying to log into Blog Talk all morning, so if you want to call us up, you're going to have to do that on Skype, the backup channel. Hit us up on Skype, add Nestor Gibbs to be part of the conversation, and come on and voice your opinion. Yes, Jermell avenged his controversial loss. And that's what I'm saying. He is in a position to give his opinion, and it mattered because he did lose. He did have a rematch. He did make the necessary adjustments to be a successor in the rematch. So he's been there. I don't get why his opinion doesn't matter. Why is he some sort of hater? So, I mean, look, I'm not even going to repeat some of the shit they've called him just because he said race doesn't matter. And they obviously misunderstood what he meant. He obviously cleared that up. And, just in case you're tuning in right now, we're talking Fury Wilder 3, race don't matter. Clarity from Jermell Charlo, and here it is.
Trilogy fight between Deontay and Tyson. What does Wilder have to do to avenge his loss?
Well, first and foremost is admitting to his mistakes that he done in that fight. Like I said before, I have no problem with Wilder. I actually like Wilder as a fighter. I like Wilder as a puncher. I like Fury as a boxer. And I'm not here to be biased about anything. I made a mistake the other day and I said race don't matter. I said race don't matter, but they took it and said, oh, race don't matter throughout the world. Like, no, I was talking about in that particular fight. I was talking about, like, why does race matter during that fight? Now, race matters, of course, because you're judges and you can go statistical about everything, but race, like he said he was chocolate, and because he was chocolate and he lost the fight, I just thought that was like bogus, you know.
Didn't you reference like skills pay the bills?
I did reference skill pay the bills. I don't know if people seen that, but when.
What do you make of this trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury? What does Wilder have to do to avenge his loss?
Yo, shout out to Ignorant Boxing. He's right, man. 2021, opinions equal hate. If we're not of the like opinion, I'm hating on you. I dislike you. I feel some ill will towards you. That's kind of the direction things are going in this generation. And you're right. You can't have an opinion. You can't disagree. To debate is to be messy. It's just very PC. Very PC. But we are talking Wilder Fury 3, the big fight, man. And, the fact that it's only, 31 days away now, 32 at the most. That's another reason that all this news is good news. All this, it's another reason why we should be talking about the fight and why he should be doing interviews and why he should be doing interviews and why we're talking about it. We're only a month out from what could be the biggest fight in heavyweight boxing history. Now, a lot of people will say, what? Biggest fight? You Americans, that's bullocks. That's bullocks. That's you Americans, right? But it's like, truth is, if he beats Fury, there will be people interested in a rematch. Especially, imagine it doesn't go war. Imagine it doesn't look the way the second fight looked with Wilder being the winner, but instead, it's more like the first fight, less rounds, Wilder sparks him. Lands that big right hand. Fury can't get up this time. The Fury fans will want more because they've seen him do more. They've seen him get up from the punch. So I don't think they'll be satisfied with him losing. I think they'll give him a pass like, it's 2-1 now. It's 2-1. Wilder owes him a rematch. He beat him twice. So it's interesting to see, man. If he can pull off the win, being this big underdog. Oh man, it's almost rewriting history. Let me go to mybookie.ag, and remember, if you're ever gonna go to mybookie.ag and make a bet, don't forget to use BETTBV. Real simple, just code BETTBV. If you want a direct link because you don't know how to put mybookie.ag in the thing, cool, hit me up. I'll send it to you on Instagram or Patreon or something like that. But going to the bets, let's see what they got for Wilder and Fury, the big fight. July 24th, Deontay Wilder is now an even bigger underdog, right? He's at 210. Wasn't he like 170 or something like that? 190? So he's a 210, and Fury's almost 3-1. Wow. Over under, negative money. Wow. Over 7, negative money. Under 7, negative money. Wow. So they don't even know if it's going 12 or whether it's going 12 or not. Let me see if there's any prop bets open. Because, I mean, look, plus 210, that's good. If you're a Wilder fan, you put 100, you're making $210 plus your $100 back. That's a total of $310. Remember to use BETTBV, the code, if you're going to gamble responsibly and make some money with my advice. Shout out to everybody that picked Gabe Rosado. Let's see if we got any prop bets. Yeah, I got to get that sound. Somebody cut that sound bite for me. Damn, I need another co-producer because Brandon is too busy doing scheduling. I need somebody else that could cut. Like when I say that, yo, cut that sound. Get that sound bite for me, man. That's a pretty, whatever he did, that was hilarious to me. So yeah, no prop bets. Oh, yes we do. Yes, we do. Fight props. Oh, wow. Oh, we got a lot. Okay. So, wow. That's actually good. I mean, whoa. They disrespecting Wilder. You serious? I might put money on this, bro. Listen, remember to use BETTBV. They got Deontay Wilder rounds 1 through 3. Plus 1,200. And I get it. He obviously had 2 fights and didn't stop Fury in the first 3 rounds. But that's worth at least a $10 bet, dog. Listen, $10 gets you what, like 120? Plus your 10 back? I mean, that's at least that bet because of the power. But there's other group bets, right? And you can do... Yeah, there's only 3-round group bets. They don't have the whole half. Oh, there it goes. Okay, look at that. Wow. That's disrespectful. There's no respect no more. They don't think Wilder can knock out Fury. They're giving you a plus 500 on rounds 1 through 6, bro. That means you blanket the whole first half of the fight, right? So you can literally put $10 on the whole first half of the fight. And if he knocks him out or some sort of stoppage, you making $50, right? Or more. Let me see. Get the right. $10. You get 60 because you get your 10 back. So you can literally spend $20 if you're a Wilder fan and also bet on rounds 7 through 12 at a plus 800 and make $90 just with $20 if you're a Wilder fan, right? That's easy. And that's the both halves. That's all 12 rounds. So, $20 covers the whole fight. Now, if you don't believe he's going to stop him, but you think somehow he'll outpoint him, Wilder to win by points is plus 1,600. That is a lot of moolah, especially if you put 100 on that. That's your mortgage. That's 1,700. Depending on what state you live in, that's probably a few months of your mortgage if you're from Ohio. So you already know. Certain parts of Ohio, my bad. Damn, Brotherhood, you a freaking. They gonna ban you from the chat. He said he betting his house on Fury. So Fury by points. Wow, that's plus money for Fury? Holy shit. Bro, you could get plus money for Fury by points. Plus money for Fury to knock him out 7 through 12 and 1 through 6. 7 through 12, he's a plus 225. 1 through 6, he's a plus 260. Don't forget to use code BETTBV. But that's insane. This is a pretty even fight. So there it is for the haters. Even though the money line is Fury damn near 3-1, it's still pretty much even. Like I mean, the only thing that isn't even is the money line, right? Because Fury's a minus like 350. So that's the only bet where, you know, you got to bet like 350 to make 100. But that's money line. That's you being too cautious. You saying, well, I don't think Fury will stop him, and I'm not sure whether he will get the points win, but I'm sure he'll win. And it's like, nah, man. You know, ride a wave. Which one is it? Is he going for the stoppage again because he's gaining 25 pounds, or is he going back and he's going to win a points decision because Wilder has improved and will make it more difficult? But either way, man, whatever fan you are or whoever you are a fan of in this fight, there's plenty of ways to make money. Plenty of ways to make money. Let me go down this chat and see what was being said. And don't forget, Border Wars, September 18th, Saturday, Watertown, Wisconsin. Show Kid, what's going on, man? Are you back? Or is your tooth still hurting you? You know, it's redemption seeking time. Mario is going to be our main event with Jose from Canada. We're going to have an official Border Wars show today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And obviously, that'll be 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain. So join us as we discuss our 12th season of Border Wars. And look, I guess it's going to start to become corny that we keep saying this one will be the best one out. But, I mean, I guess when we're not lying, right? We said 11 would be the best, and you really need to go to the BPE and check it out. It works in Canada. It works in 27 countries. We're streaming worldwide. You know, you can, you know, you're on the big screen. You're on the big screen. So check it out. Check out the production. Check out the ambiance. Check out the energy from the crowd, because you don't want to miss season 12. It's going to be so lit. So many old participants coming back. Shout out to Supermex. He's returning after his knockout loss, continuing to show you guys that, look, man, if you fall down, get back up, dust yourself off, and try it again. This is boxing. Only one man was undefeated, and that's Floyd Money Mayweather. Obviously, I'm undefeated in Border Wars, and I retired like Floyd, so I guess I'm in there too. But not everybody could be me and Floyd. Not everybody could be us. So listen, if you lose, come on back. Come on back. You know, I reached out to Mofongo, and he's like, oh, I don't know. It's too soon. And that's the mistake you made last time. Go ahead and commit early so that you can use these 87 days to get ready, not only mentally, but physically. Waiting and subtracting days off of the countdown only shortens your camp. Are you a professional fighter? Can you really get it done? Can you really get it done in 87 days? Don't you have a full-time job, an 8-hour job, possibly some overtime that you might have to take, you know? So do you really have the time? You need to take every second that you have and divide that into a training camp. Like, I want to see Sony back. You know, he's been gone. He suffered that loss and he was winning, you know? It's about looking in the mirror and saying to myself, man, I had 2 rounds won. I had 2 rounds won. What's the probability of what happened in the first time happening again? If you correct the mistakes, all you got to do is get on the phone. Pick up the phone. What that means, Ness, pick up the phone. Put your hands up. Keep that fist by your ear. Obviously, the glove is so big that, you know, having it exactly by your ear will still cover your face, but you get what I'm saying. 87 days. 87 days to get right. I'm just saying, man, I'm calling all of y'all to look in the mirror on some Michael Jackson shit. What's going on with y'all? You letting Bishop, 48 years old, 2 first-round knockouts out here at 48 years old. He brought his lady out. Brought his lady, his best friend, his daughter. Came in there with the Kobe gear. You know, he had patches on his shorts, like certain scriptures from the Bible. He lived that life at 48. Straight stoppage. People want to take pictures with him. He was a superstar because of that stoppage. Now that's 2 knockouts in a row at 48 years old because he chose to believe. He didn't choose to be afraid. Born running around here acting like he ain't got time. You big as hell. You like 6'7" and shit. When you gonna get in there? JP, you need to lose some weight. When you gonna commit? You know, a lot of y'all out there, man. I'm telling you, I want Jason Hotsey, I mean, give me Adrian, lids low. Lids low another. He said, nah, I'm sitting this one out. Bro, how you sitting this one out? You just lost. You need to be looking for redemption. You was talking tough, crazy, right? Come on, is it me? I ain't trying to rub it in, but like, he allegedly seen something like Mikey in Twin, didn't make weight, so now you on some Gervonta Davis shit. And then you take another fight, and that dude was 40 pounds lighter than you, and you let him smoke your boots. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You better come back and get this redemption. That's I don't understand. I'm just being real. See, I don't think people believed me when I was training. I am trying to leave no stone unturned. I wouldn't be able to live it down. Look at how y'all treat Mario. Imagine I lose. So that's how you need to look at it. If you lose, and that's going to be on your ass. And you lost. You lost, dog. Talk the good one, too, man. Time to get in the ring and swing. You got to get a win. Listen, it's all good in theory to get in the ring and swing. Because, yeah, you showed that you have the heart to cross through those roads. But at some point, you need a win. At some point, you can't just be doing it to do it. You need a win. You need to win. Everybody, look at how Mario feels because of that win. You know? Mario el Dentista Monguilla. Huh? That got a beautiful ring to it, right? Mario the Dentist Monguilla. You know what I'm saying? They never called me the dentist, man. It's a beautiful name. But yeah, man, we got the announcement of Supermax. He's taking on the rematch with Santiago from California. These two men had, I think, 2016 Fight of the Year for not only the most action, but the most punches thrown in the fight. Supermax coming back off of the big knockout when he went and challenged himself by facing the 6'4", 330-pound Smoke 'em Out Jay back then. And this is what I'm saying. Like, look in the mirror. Supermax 5'6". He was 5'6", 300 pounds, and he got in there with a 6'4", 300-pounder. Like, yo, this ain't shit. Headgear and gloves, we in here. He got dropped. He got smoked. He got right back up, though. Like, right back up. So, you know, we really need to look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and get shit together. You know? 7 o'clock Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Border Wars, yes, sir. So it's not going to be a lot of callers because Blog Talk is down. So if you're out there and you want to talk about the Wilder Fury 3, the fight, Jermell Charlo giving clarity on his statement, you can do so by adding Nestor Gibbs on Skype, and I'll make you part of the conversation. I'm going to go out to some callers right now. But first, a quick word from our...
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Just some reminders, man. We're trying to get to 130,000. We can only do that with you. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and tell a friend to subscribe. We talk boxing every single day. We do interviews multiple times a day. I mean, yesterday we had a morning show interview. Then we ended up having Kevin Cunningham on. And if you don't know, we dropped the Erickson Lubin knocking down Edgar Berlanga sparring. So you could check that out for sure. But yeah, man, just wrapping up the Border Wars. We got some nice fights lined up and tentatively agreed upon. Some more solid than others. Like some are like, done deal. For instance, possible main event, 2-belt title defense, Marvin the Tank Furman versus Anthony Edwards. That's official. They're going to do the rematch on the big stage for both the belts. Then we got Supermex from Plainview, Texas, taking on the battle-tested Santiago, the silent killer from California. And then we got Florida's own Keem the Dream returning after his controversial loss to Marvin, where some thought he might have beaten Marvin. He returns to take on the dangerous but unknown to the Border Wars community, or at least to the entire community, known by a select few, Karma Surge, coming from the Street Beefs community. He's 3 or 4-0 in Street Beefs, and these guys fight with like 12-ounce gloves, no headgear. So this dude is proven, from Ontario, California, also a truck driver. So shout out to my truck drivers, okay? Because a lot of you fuckers make excuses. Oh, I'm a truck driver. I can't do it. Well, he did it. Supermex did it. They both truckers. Fucking pussies. Can't stand me a pussy, man. Always talking like they tough. And when the time come, quiet as a church mouse. Some of you dudes so pussy, y'all don't even call in no more. Because y'all was A, supposed to fight. B, didn't show up to fight. C, got slept when you fought. Or D, straight up pussy. I'm so happy I'm not you, honestly. Because you see, I talk this shit and then you meet me and I still talk this shit. In every state and city I go, you the pussy. You know you didn't sign up. Or rather, you did sign up and got no refund, right? How many of you dudes signed up and ain't get no refund because you're scared? Just giving up that money. Wife probably beating you over the head with a shoe. What you mean you gave him a couple $100 and you ain't gonna fight? You end up fighting her because you pussy. It's crazy. Meanwhile, I'm over 40 and I did it 4 times. Man, check your fucking self. Hit the mirror. Coach Myers, talk to me, man. What's going on?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Connecticut.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
Chilling,
What's going on, man?
Chilling.
See, I hear you talking that talk right there. I hear you talking that talk. Well, hey, what's up with that Jason dude?
Which one? I told you that
I don't
in the
know.
message.
You told me to watch the Jason Hot Seat.
Oh,
like
versus Bishop. You watched that. So the footage you sent me, that's of you? I also asked you.
That's my little cousin I was telling you about.
Okay.
Who won the Sugar Burt that was interested in, you know what I mean?
How old is he?
Yeah, 26.
How many amateurs?
I don't know the number exactly.
What weight?
But cruiser probably cruiser.
Oh wow, big boy.
Yeah.
Over 10 amateurs?
Yeah, definitely. No, so he's open.
Cruiserweight at that skill level. That's good. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. I mean, only guy that I could consider right off the bat, depending on whether he turns pro or not, would be Sean. Because Sean Mission Impossible Jones, he wants to turn pro in July. So why not take a non-pro fight with one of the most experienced fighters that you can fight to get that, get that experience. Yeah. Get that experience with a dude that's allegedly better than you on paper with more amateur fights. That I mean you
got the video. You got the video. Put it in that Border Wars chat. I mean, somebody might bite. Who knows?
You're right. Let's see what they say.
Well, let me know what's up with that Jason fight so I could lock in.
I need footage.
Teams and shit.
I need footage to send him. Because remember, you got the tape of him. He gonna want to see something on you. Whatever you got, send it to the Instagram, and I'm on it.
All right. Go.
Coach Myers, Connecticut. Izzy in Oklahoma. I'm trying to get Izzy to bring Sonny back, man. Izzy, what's up, man? Can we get some of your stable, man, that you're working with in the barn?
I don't know, man. Sonny didn't. Can you hear me, Ness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sonny. When I talked to him, he wasn't certain. I'm actually going to meet with him in the morning tomorrow, so I will get. We'll talk. He goes out. When he goes out to work, he goes out to work. They work out on, location. So he's out in a travel trailer in the middle of nowhere for X amount of months. So I think he's worried about that. He goes out in mid-July. So it's hard to train out there, really. But
what about you, man? Once upon a time, you was gonna take on what I thought would have been a dangerous first fight, and then it never happened, and we've never heard from you, man. What's up with you in the cruiserweight division?
No, I think COVID threw me off, and I just kind of fell out of it. I think the Doomy situation, I was ready. We were 2 weeks out roughly, and it just kind of demoralized because we were trained up, man, like sparring a lot. In peak shape, I'm probably 15, 20 pounds heavier now than I was at that point. And then we started getting back into it for the card that never took place in July in Vegas. I think you were planning on Vegas back then. And then COVID hit. Yeah. So I just think fool me once, shame on me, or shame on me type of thing. So I feel like I just kind of got out of it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to plan on going, helping out where I can. I enjoy the events regardless of whether. And then every time I go, I kind of get that.
That's the one thing I will say. Like, if you don't want to fight, that's cool, because we always need like good judges. I feel, Adrian is mad at me even on a personal like phone call because he thinks like I'm being biased. I feel Sir Isaac, which I never met in my life. He's from fucking Mobile, Alabama. I thought he beat Carlos. You know what I'm saying? I thought he beat Carlos, but somehow the judges seen it the other way. And, you do a good job judging, so absolutely could need you as a judge. That's like the biggest problem, I think, not having capable judges sometimes. Like, it's a little weird with these scorecards.
No, I hear you. Yeah, I plan to be there. I mean, no doubt about it. Things have cleared up with me a little bit schedule-wise, and I love this. I love Border Wars, regardless of whether I'm fighting or planning to fight or not. So, and I don't mind helping people out. So, I'll be there, buddy.
For sure. All right, Izzy. I know Brandon too. Brandon is a big heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? When we gonna get the return? Not the return, but the debut. But yeah, man. A lot to talk about at 7 p.m. It's hard for me to even wait, man. Border Wars is my baby. I love it. And especially the growth. Who was it? Coach O, the trainer, Kashad Elliott, man. He's just like, man, shout out. I see you grinding, you know what I'm saying? I see the boxing voice. I see the merger with Fight Hype. I see Border Wars, and now your new venture, which we still haven't talked about. We were supposed to do on Untitled, but oh, man, when I tell y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. It's keeping me up at night. You know how it is when you start a new business. You're working 24 hours a day. But that's cool, man. I'm a hustler. I'm truly, truly a hustler, man. I wonder what it would be like if like I actually got better money for the shit I did. Like I was gonna go to Miami again, but fucking Tyrone Woodley's flight got delayed. So that ain't happening. But I was ready to put in those 6 hours to see my man Tyrone, the hit maker. I never heard of Tyrone Woodley in my life until he started doing them numbers. I'm like, whoa. Let's talk to Tyrone. Call him. Because Tyrone do numbers, man. Real. And it's not even Tyrone, right? It's Tyron. Pretty sure there's no E at the end. He do numbers. But James Payne, what up? Are you available? Nope. Okay.
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
TBV, how my audio sound?
You straight?
Yeah, sorry, I can't get it much better than this. Yo, top of the morning, best part of waking up. I'm late to the show, so is this a Border Wars show or this Tyson Fury Wilder 3 show?
You know it's Wilder Fury, man.
Okay, I heard y'all talking about Border Wars and everything too. So, yeah, man, it's all good either way, man. Fury Wilder 3, I'm ready to see the fight. And then y'all had the Border Wars talk going, so you know, Border Wars, Watertown, Wisconsin, part good. So y'all make sure y'all got y'all stay tuned. Everything seems you got a big card already, but it seems like you know, got some details and developments happening. Also, you know, I'm gonna be working with you on the backside to figure out some things on that. If I can take advantage of that or not. Big month in July. Big fight week coming up on the weekend. Barrios and Davis, y'all know what it is. And then we got July 16th, 17th in Atlanta, July 31st in Atlanta. That's tearing Atlanta up, man, setting the city on fire. So I'm gonna hang up and listen since I ain't got much this morning. I'm gonna hang up and listen. Appreciate the call.
All right. Thank you for calling in. Looking like we going out to Brooklyn.
When you see old dirty bastard form a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your.
Yo, morning, peace. Y'all hear me, right? You hear me, Nat?
Yes.
Listen, man, I'm so hyped. It's gonna be tremendous, stupendous. Wilder doing what everybody want him to do. Don't talk. Fury got a lot of game, man. Fury like a pimp, man. He do that mind control shit, man. Wilder, don't talk. You know, don't talk. All I need Wilder to do is get the win. I'm gonna be honest, man. Them betting odds sound real good. Fury coming there on some thing shit, man. You know the thing from Fantastic Four, how you come in there and just gain weight and shit. So he gonna try to snap Wilder in half. But if that shit translate to the videos and what we saw, I think Wilder could pull it out. Would it be ironic that Wilder outboxed the boxer? You know what I mean? I'm so hyped this weekend. It's going down. You got Bernie Madoff, Aka Madoff, and he fighting J-Rock. Yo, July gonna be stupendous.
Nah, J-Rock off the card.
Oh, man. So listen. We got Lubin. Lubin dropped Blanca. But Lubin talking that Canelo shit. He ain't ready for Canelo, man. He ain't ready for Canelo. Let Lubin get Charlo. If you know, I think if Charlo fights somebody, let Charlo get Blanca. If Blanca beat somebody like Charlo, that would raise his shit up and maybe he could get a Canelo fight. But Charlo destroyed. But hold on, Charlo ain't even going to 168. This shit's so confusing, y'all. Like I said, man, Border Wars. Yo, Keem is back. Everybody back. It's the return of the returns. You heard? Yo, Ness, man, I see you on your Wolf of Wall Street shit. Go get that money, man. And like I'm gonna tell you, son, I love you when you by yourself because you can feel the energy, you can feel the heightness, you love it, and it's hard to do something if somebody don't love what you doing as much as you do, Ness. You know what I'm saying? Ness be holding, you be holding down shows 4 hours by yourself, man, and you still got that energy, the heightness, and that's why it's gonna be hard to get a co-host that got this, that feel what you feel, man. So keep doing your thing, yo. You gonna do it if you don't do a live fight chat on Saturday. I think you is though. I think you is. But listen, this if you do the live fight chat,
we doing that.
All right, but let some of the callers get in on the action too, man. You remember that? It's good when you bounce the questions off us. Let us talk for like a minute.
You know what it is? Y'all gotta call in. Y'all gotta call in. I'll be honest with you, phone lines don't be lit or during any live fight chats. It's usually after the fight is over. That's when they call in. But during,
no, I'm a hype it, Ness. Don't worry, I'm a hype it, Ness. I'm gonna get the back chat. I'm gonna get the regular chat. I'm gonna get the live, your regular TVV joy. I'm gonna get the back call. We gonna get this shit on fire, man. We need to have 100 deep in there going crazy for Tank. Cause you know what the fuck gonna happen. Live fight chat with Wilder, with Wilder and Frank Sanchez. What? It's gonna be crazy, man. We gonna get this shit hyped, man. Trust me. We gonna get this shit rocking for you, man. Alright? Peace.
Sure. King Born in the building. Thank you for calling in. Canada Natural Wiz Hamilton. What up? Dropping the mail off. Is you a he was a mailman? Did I fuck that up? Are you a mailman? He busy. Sony. Damn, Sony, it's been so long. Is it Cincinnati?
Yo, what's good, man?
Yeah, I hear you. It's Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, no doubt, bro. Yo, what's good, bro? Man, love to the back channel, bro. It's good to hear King Born's voice again. Here's everybody on the back channel at TVB Universe. But yo, on to the topic though. Your boy Charlo. I guess if there's one thing I gotta say about the Charlos, I love the fact that those dudes stay on their own 2 feet. They 10 toes down. So there's no fear in their heart. And as far as what you were saying earlier about Wilder alienating people, I hope that's not the case because I haven't really been hearing anything from Wilder. I think he's been like, in the shadow realm, So I hope it ain't true that he's out there alienating, his colleague fighters.
I mean, he just said he gonna smack Jermell Charlo for what he said. That's alienation.
Yeah, I know, but come on, bro. Fighters talk like that shit all the time. But to bring like gunplay and all that shit into it, I think that's going a step too far. So Charlo needs to slow down on them words though. But man, love to the back channel, and I'm gonna get at you about Border Wars. I'm still on the fence about that.
I mean, listen, talk to Tank before you talk to me, because I talked to him and he said he out, but I never offered him the fight with you. But he said he passing on this one. You know what I'm saying? So, even though I want you to come back and I think that's the right fight for you, we got to find out, is he available? Can he make it? But I mean, listen, this the day and age where you got to pay for what you want. And, Karma Surge is paying Keem's fees. Keem's an A-side. You know what I'm saying? Keem coming off a title shot. He beat a co-host. And now that co-host turned around and took out a tooth. So Keem, his clout is up there. And now, Karma paying, giving him a little purse to fight him. It makes him an A-side. So, I'm not saying Tank is an A-side. I'm saying you want that revenge. So maybe you need to, help him realize the right thing to do is to come fight you. sometimes people don't know what's the right thing to do. Yo, Kevin Hart out here doing his thing, man. Bruh, that little fatherhood movie, #1 on Netflix. Crazy. Yo, has anybody ever noticed that Gervonta Davis caught Pedraza with that same uppie that he slept Leo with? Same way to the side, look. Same way to the side, same hand, everything. Crazy. I watched episode 1 today because I watched episode 2 the other day by mistake. Shout out to YouTube. Finally, they listening, man. You see? All those years that I was crying with various co-hosts, but my spiel would be the same. Fucking networks. Why they not putting this shit on YouTube to get interest? Boxing fans live on YouTube. And those Gervonta Davis, what are they called? They're all access episodes. Man, they are decent, man. They are really, really, truly decent. They did good jobs with those damn things. And I ain't mad at them, man. The first episode was just as good as the second. And I watched them backwards, meaning I watched second first, then I watched the first last. It was good, though, yo. And Tank giving us a little bit more of himself in this one, being a little more outspoken and saying certain things, man. I want to see. Let me see. This is episode 1 right here. Let me see if I can find that little. This is this moment that he has. Where are you? Okay, it might be this right here. Boom, we're going to pause that. Volume up. Before we do that, let me show you my morning Instagram joke. Hopefully Barrios ain't take it the wrong way. What do y'all think? Was I funny with this? Did I hit it on the nail? If you're watching this on YouTube, did I hit this on the nail or what? Is Mario Barrios out here looking like Frankie, what is his name? Frankie Vallon or some shit? I mean, man, what's his name? All I know his real name is Lou Diamond Phillips, yo. Is it me or do these motherfuckers look like brothers? No? Come on. I mean, only 48 people liked it, but I did just post it. Don't mean it ain't funny because only 48 people liked it. Give it some time. I did just post it, all right? But what y'all think? No? Wasn't funny? Fuck y'all then. Whatever. I think we got a super chat for the day. Who bought me some coffee, man? My coffee getting a little bit cold. Let me see. Oh, we got 3 of them. Let's go. First one, $1.99 for my man Austin. Austin, man, I love your energy. I was talking to Adrian about you yesterday, man, and the fact that you've been heavy in the chat all of a sudden. Like, you're like a known name every day. You're Austin in the chat, and you want to fight. So, I'm assuming that the last Border Wars brought you out and has you around, which is dope. So shout out to you. And his $1.99 super chat says, who I pay my fee to, I'll pay right now. Posted that clip. Where did you post the clip? Let me know that. Don't have to super chat for that. Just put it in the chat. And you pay me. And you can cash app NestGTO. And I will send you confirmation. We got another super chat from Sam Sweeney. And that's £2 in the Juke K. He says, just showing a little love for my TBB family. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Robert Singleton. Robert, is this Robert Singleton that has my number with the iPhone from many years ago? Salute to the now fellow Floridian Ness. Yes, sir. Fist emoji, fist emoji, fist emoji. Yeah, man, I love Florida, bro. Like, even today is a little bit gloomy, but it's still like enough sun, light. Can't call it sunlight without the sun. But it's still enough light and brightness and decent weather, right? We're at 82 degrees. It's like, how could you be mad over here, bruv? Can't be mad. But let me see if I can find this momento I was talking about. Hopefully Showtime don't hate on the kid for showing them some love here. That's all we doing. This is all part of the promotion. Is it not? Let me see. Trying to just get it right in terms of scaling it too much.
Hold it.
Shit. Bear with me, fellas and ladies. Speaking of ladies, Micah K said she's gonna be back. She said, "Yo, I ain't go nowhere. We still in the building." She was just handling some things, and damn, why it ain't scaling the way I want? All right, let's see. So, again, just to reiterate what we're doing, since we have some awkward silence, I'm trying to show you episode 1, a little moment that makes me realize Tank has matured and he understands.
It's the fight right here.
That's not it, obviously. But, you know, we got to stop and go, as this is Showtime's content. I don't want them getting all corny, flagging. You know, even though they should be giving boxing YouTubers like licenses to watch and show this shit, because we're the like we got you. You're right. You're the paying male audience. I'm talking about the pay-per-view fight. You know, I'm enticing you to buy it. It would be really easy to do my job if they gave me some promotional tools, like i.e. a fucking video, right? But I mean, excuse me, you know, let me not put too much on your plate. FYI, I still ain't get my fucking credential email. I would have been in Atlanta. Remember, the plan was to be in Atlanta. The coach wants me there. The fighters want me there. And no email yet. They'll probably send it today, and I'm not going now. You know what I mean? The media workout was today at 6 p.m., you know. I would have to get the email in the next hour to even consider it.
This the fight right here.
Here we go. So he started off with so I'll try to back it up. Where we at? 38. Let's go to 36.
This the fight right here.
As a fighter, if I want to be great, you know, I got to test myself, you know, so that's what we're doing.
All right, so this is going to be, it's going to go in and out. But some of this stuff is, I don't know, maybe ironic, right? I mean, he's saying as a fighter, he got to test himself.
2, 1. There you go. There you go. That's a wrap, y'all. Finished out strong, didn't he?
For Tank's latest test, he's aimed upward at super lightweight.
They definitely painting our good friend Barrios as a killer in this episode, right?
A victory would make
Come on, man. Where is what I want to show y'all?
Davis a 3-division champion at only 20. And tonight, the team has chartered a private jet to Atlanta, where at the site of the showdown, Davis can size up the 140-pound belt.
No, that ain't it. Maybe it's back more. Fucking hell.
You know, I got to test myself.
Nope. Maybe I got the wrong episode. Oh, wait. It could be here.
We got to stay together and we got to...
Wait, might be there. Just sooner than that.
I fell in love with Calvin like far as a father.
That was a good scene too, right? When they when he showed you that, like he looked at Calvin as a father, and then they put the little amateur pictures when he was a kid.
Figure, not as a coach. It's at a point where I'm not just doing this for myself.
Yeah, champ, people depending on you at this point. Where is that little message I'm looking for, man?
Know how to focus. Us as a team, we gotta stay together.
trouble outside it.
Gervonta Davis and
like father and son in this sense.
Huge. And see.
Sometimes when I look at that, he's a boss. And the man, things is gonna happen in
Damn,
life.
I should have wrote the timestamp down. Oh, freaking well. We wasted 30 minutes right now. I can't believe it. Fucking hell. Let me scrub a little bit more, man. How'd I lose that? Man, is it the second episode? It can't be. I ain't even watched the second episode. It's somewhere in this first 4 minutes, man. I'm not gonna waste more time. All right, so basically, let me see if it's this. Oh, no, that ain't it. All right, so basically, he says the same thing Floyd said at one point, where it's like no matter who you beat, they're just going to say he wasn't good enough or that the next man is, you know, the one you got to beat. But he put a spin on it. He's like, they want to break you down. They want to see you broken. They want to see you lose. And, you know, I guess to me, it hit close to home because I'm like, damn, like, is that how all fighters see it when we want them in a tough fight? Like, that's not what I want for them to believe, that I want to see them lose. Like, I don't want to see you lose in life, you know? And nor do I want to see you lose in the fight just because I want you in a competitive one, I think. I don't know. You know? But damn, I wish I could have got it because, you know, the way he said it, man, it's like it just clicked for me. Like, damn, this kid's becoming who he's supposed to be, you know? I
Paid off. I was just screaming to the crowd, just like, man, was like, I'm proud of you.
Can't find it, though.
So I think if you beat one person, they say you can't beat this person. It's never enough. It's never enough. I fought Leo my last fight. They say it was too small. They want to see you broke. They want to see you be beaten. Hold the feeling.
See? Oh, man. Let's see how far back it was. So that's 33. Let's take you to at least 18, 13.
The worst part about being a boxing superstar, I think if you beat one person, they say you can't beat this person.
That's kind of true, man. That's kind of true. And obviously we got to do our pauses before Showtime act stupid, knowing that all we doing is promoting their little pay-per-view. But this is exactly the scene that I wanted y'all to see, man. And I'm glad they got the captions on. So, you know, anybody who, you know, can't understand them or is having a hard time listening, you can read it. And, I mean, is he right? I mean, do we put unfair standards on our boxing superstars? You know, because he didn't just say a boxer. I mean, at least he realizes that when you're on the level that he's on and we're paying for your fights, you know, we expect a certain quality.
It's never enough. It's never enough. I fought Leo my last fight. They say it was too small.
So pausing it there and like, I don't know why he doesn't understand that. Steven, I love Mitty on the panel too, man, but Mitty made some, you know, moves that are financially, you know, beneficial that don't allow him to be on the panel. That being said, you know, we just all felt Leo didn't have the power to beat Tank. It was like when Earl said, I'm fighting Mikey, and I'm like, why? But the rest of the world wanted it, right? 48,000 showed up, and he did mad numbers, like good, decent numbers on pay-per-view. So I was wrong, but I was right. I was wrong, but I was right. In the sense that it wasn't pay-per-view worthy. We knew what would happen. We knew who would win. And that's what Tank don't understand. It's the same thing with Leo. That wasn't pay-per-view worthy. We knew what would happen. We knew who would win. He didn't have the arsenal or the artillery to keep you off of him. So we went into it not expecting a competitive fight. We went into it expecting you to do what you done, the way you done it. That's why at times, or at least the week of, he got criticized in the Gamboa fight because we expected you to do that dude too in quicker fashion. You understand? We just expect we have a certain level of expectation for Tank as a puncher, even with Barrios. Matter of fact, I should hit up Brandon. You out there? I should hit up Malik, Michael Fox. Let me hit up Michael Fox. I just seen in this episode he's in the camp with Tank, and he's a tall 147 pounder. He's the one that lost to Luke Santamaria. Fox. Let's get him on, bro. He's probably spawn tanky. Yeah. Oh, damn, but he on Vegas time. He probably sleep. Hopefully he not. Wake up. I'm disrespectful. I literally text, wake up, dog. We got to work. He up. Let's go. You want to jump on a show? Sorry, fellas. Solo Dolo Scarface, no Manolo. Send him this link real quick. So yeah, let me see what he's saying. He got the 3 dots going. You know you hate them 3 dots. Hell yeah. Yes, now. He like, now? Yeah, now. See, he on West Coast time. He probably in the bed. Okay, he said, okay, we doing it. Yeah, call this a spontaneous one. Boom, boom, boom. All right, ring the group. Let's send the link. Oh, you know what? I ain't even asked, do he got Skype up? Hey. Just click link. So, Michael Fox is in camp with Tank in Vegas. He's, let me pull him up. He's a big guy. Let me get you his Instagram. Big guy. He fought Luke Santamaria, I believe, if I'm not wrong about that. I think Luke fought, he fought them both. Luke fought him and Paul Crow. He lost to Crow. Luke got a good fight. I can't announce it, but he got a good fight that's going to be announced. Decent fight, you know. I don't know. See, so if you're looking at it from Luke's perspective, it's a decent fight for him. For him as a, step-up fight, but you might not like the opponent because it's like, you're probably like, oh, whoa, why him? But, for Luke, it will be a name, Look at the difference. Lord have mercy. I can't wait to get him on. Lord. Yo, Tank know what he doing. Do they know what they doing or do they know what they doing? You got to be watching me on YouTube to see what I'm talking about, man. This the perfect spawn partner. That shit look crazy, bruh. Wow, that looks crazy. Guys, you want Big Show? You just call me. Nah, y'all remember that soundbite? Let me go to it. My Triple G soundbites, man. Triple G.
Big Drama Show.
Muchas gracias, Mexican style. Muchas gracias, champion, campeón.
That ain't it either. Damn, where is it?
Just tell your parents that's hi. Just tell your parents that's hi.
Well, I think I lost it. I ain't lose this one though.
I'm never use no medicals. I like clean sport.
I'm never used medicals, yo. Triple G. Yo, did y'all see this size difference though? Where's my man Mike at? Let me see if he on Skype yet. Nope. But wow, that's pretty big. Looks like Mike's on millions.com. Everybody's on millions.com, huh? Let me stop saying that. I ain't getting no promotional money. But everybody's on it though. Everybody's on it. That is crazy. I wish, see, and Mike ain't gonna tell us that Tank was bodying him, but we need to know the real, like how that sparring went with that size difference. Like Tank's shoulder is underneath Michael's chest. His head is underneath his chin. His eyes are slightly above his shoulders. His hand is near Mike's kneecap. Like, this shit looks crazy to me. That's a huge size difference. Huge. But no response from Mike. Maybe he's downloading Skype. You know people don't got Skype, man. Hopefully we could get him on. No, he's definitely 147 pounder. Mike fought Luke Santamaria at 147, I believe. 145, Luke Santamaria. And then Luke went on to fight Paul Crow. Luke beat. Oh shit! Look, that's the last fight he had was with Luke Santamaria. So he's been out the ring since August 2020. But at least he gets this work with Tank. That's some elite level work right there. Okay, I see the 3 dots. See what he said. I hope he don't be like, I don't got Skype. Because then I'm going to be like, yo, free download. He said it ain't working. Send a link again. Alrighty then. See, do we got this the running scene right here. This how I peeped it on the Showtime thing. I said, hold up, that's my man Mike right here. When they showing Tank rapping, look who gonna pop up. Right there. Right there in the front of the I am showing the time. Right there in the front of the pack. That's Mike right there. It's crazy. Let me go back a little bit because it's crazy when they running, they don't look too much. Look, when Mike's running, he don't look that much taller. So I guess in a boxing match, look, even their heads lined up. I guess in a boxing match, it's different. Like, the height is there, but it's a little bit different. Let's show y'all how he looked working on the bag, though. Look at Ellie. Ellie everywhere.
Shit.
Okay, Mike, what up?
What's good?
How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you been?
Man, I can't complain. I'm blessed. Turn your camera or your cell phone sideways so that you don't get blurred out. Let me go ahead and turn mine on. What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. How you been?
Man, like I said, I can't complain, man. I've been blessed and lucky enough to move on out here to Florida. I bought my second home in Florida, so I'm enjoying this weather. But I see you in some good weather in Las Vegas, man.
Yeah. I'm actually back home now. You know, Tank and then went down to Atlanta. I'm back home.
Okay. So, damn, you ain't even going to the fight?
I can't. My brother fight the next day. The very next day, he fighting on that PBC card.
Wow. And that one is in, like, across the country, right? Is in
Yeah, it's in Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Yeah. Wow. Definitely brotherly love, because that's going to be a big one. Plus, I mean, don't you want to see firsthand I guess the performance that you helped them get to, right? You was one of the lead sparring partners, no?
Yeah. I mean, of course, I'd love to be there and see it all unfold, man. But we a team. We a team out here. You know, I let Tank and Calvin know, and they understood.
For sure. So, Mike, man, why you been out the ring since that Santa Maria fight? No phone calls? What's going on?
Well, back in December, I fractured my wrist, and then I had to be out for that. I was actually getting ready for a fight, but I fractured my wrist, and then so I've been MIA since then.
So obviously, being in camp with Tank, your hand is back to 100%, or still nursing it?
No, it's back to 100%. I wouldn't have went if my hand was still busted. I wouldn't even went. But yeah, I'm definitely more than ready to fight again.
Yo, so I was watching, I don't know, I think it's episode 1 or 2 and the running scene, and then I seen you. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's Mike, man. And I'm like, that's actually great sparring. Like, that was whose idea? Did you call them like, yo, I would be perfect, sparring to emulate Mario Barrios, or did they think of that and contacted you?
Nah, they thought of it. They called. I was talking to Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. They was sitting there. They watching some Barrios fights and everything. And then Kenny thought of me. He said, man, he said Fox would be perfect for this. Fox would be perfect for this. And then Calvin like, man, you right, Kenny. And my dad and Calvin go way back. Like, if you ask Calvin, he'll always mention that my dad helped him get his team started, like back in the amateurs. We met in like Salisbury, Maryland, and he helped him get moved from like Baltimore, get his fighters down to fighting in like the DC, PG County type area, like. And since then, they've always kept in contact. We've all sparred in between then and now. And then he just called my dad. My dad called me on a Friday night. I was at like a little birthday dinner, and they said and they were just like, Father, you wanna go out to Vegas? Calvin invited us out to Vegas to spar Tank. I was like, all right, bet. And before you know it, I was out there for about 3.5 weeks. We just putting in work. I sparred with him, trained alongside him, and it was just a great experience.
So was that the first time? Because you being in that DMV area, I'm assuming there's a possibility you might have got in the ring with him before, or was this your first time?
No, this was my first time. We as kids we sparred a lot, and then right as we were turning pro, he was already, I think he was 3 or 4 fights in. I was set to make my pro debut. That, like, back in 2014 was like the last. 2015 was like the last time we sparred. So coming to 2021, that was the first time in a long time we sparred. And I mean, I think we both progressed a lot since the last time we sparred. And I mean, even as kids, we fought 3 times in the amateurs, just on different shows, just in the Baltimore area and in my neck of the woods near like PG County. So we know each other very well.
So kind of like some of the phrases boxers would say, like when Earl went to train with Floyd, they would be like, man, no one trains as hard as Floyd. Like, did you notice any differences in how you train? And I'm not saying negatively or positively, but any differences that you've seen in what you and your father and your brother do back home and what you and Tank did in Vegas?
It was slight differences just in like, the whole with Tank, the whole team's there. They like train. They all like everything. They might do everything in that day. We sparred some rounds. We did some bag rounds, and then on top of that, we finished off with like some conditioning and everything. So, like
all in one day.
Basically almost all in one. In one day in one like training session, and then and then we might run in the morning. You know what I mean? Mine is a little more spread out. Where I go to I might run in the I'll pick where I run. I might run in the morning or run in the evening, but then on certain days I'll do strength conditioning, and then every day of course I'm doing my boxing training, but I do strength conditioning 3 times a week. But the main focus is always going to be perfecting the skill set. But I mean, as far as training camp, Calvin has the mindset he's trying to. He's kind of trying to. He says like, I'm trying to break you, Tank. I'm trying to break you, and every day you don't break, that's a good ass day in the gym. So it becomes competitive from the coach's side and the fighter side, where we're kind of where the fighters are kind of battling the coaches to see if they're gonna run out of ideas, and the coaches are trying to see if the fighters are gonna run out of energy. So I enjoyed that. I'm training right alongside Tank. I'm helping to push Tank. Like, come on, Tank, we got this, bro. Like they ain't got nothing for us. They ain't got nothing we ain't seen before. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed sparring with him as well as just training alongside him.
Definitely. So how was it? I mean, you being that tall, did he find difficulty finding you?
Yeah, everybody does, but like, the thing about Tank that a lot of people don't know, and people don't know because of his knockout ability, his ability to knock people out. You don't often think about his how much he's actually in the ring thinking. He's a thinker. Great counterpuncher. So as the sessions went on, I could see him making the adjustments. So as he made adjustments, and he would step it up. I would step it up and make my adjustments on the end. So the work was good. To the point that like certain days we did a certain amount of rounds, and where Tank might have had some difficulty, he might, let's get two more, and Coach Calvin appreciated me being out there because it pushed Tank. Tank wanted to do more. Tank wanted to be better. So and that was my whole purpose for being out there. But the sparring was definitely good on both sides. I'm watching for, even myself, I'm watching for that big left hand that everybody knows about. But so it challenged me to be more creative with my offense as well as my defense.
Did you notice him using the uppercut a lot, or working on the uppercut?
I can't divulge that kind of information, man.
That's right, Fox. I hear you, champ. I hear you. Now, I'm just saying, he caught Leo, who was taller than him, with it, and he caught Pedraza, who was taller, with it, and I'm just like, is that the game plan?
I mean...
Nah, but don't answer that, man. Don't answer that. So, how was it for you to hit him? Were you able to? I mean, and before you answer that, is this the... is Tank the highest level fighter you've sparred with?
With him and like Sean, I sparred Sean Porter too. I guess they're about the same level, right?
Okay, definitely. Sean is a dog. Damn, when you sparred Sean, what fight was that for?
He was getting ready for Earl Spence. He was in DC training with his father and Barry Hunter. And, Barry happened to mention me. He's tall, he's southpaw. And at that time, I had just gotten world ranked. So, and this was good, too, because you see I got my glasses on and everything. People don't, I give you that Clark Kent effect. But,
yeah.
Yeah, but, he said, yeah, so the next time they came in, we sparred. I remember... his strength coach Larry Wade, he was like watching me shadow box. I guess he was trying to look for something that would impress him or anything. But I had already peeked him out the corner of my eye. I'm like, just wait. I'm thinking in my head, just wait till tomorrow, coach. I'll see you tomorrow. And then we had 12. Sean did 12. I did like the first 4 rounds with him, so I got him at his freshest. And we put a lot of work in. I think they appreciate the work. Like the next time I saw Kenny Porter, he walked over to me with his hand out, going to shake my hand and everything. So I think he appreciated the work a lot.
That's good, man. That's what's up. So obviously, it's two different styles, even though it's almost similar. Like obviously, Tank doesn't throw as many punches as Sean, but I want to say he's as strong or as aggressive. But you were in there with both. What do you think are the differences between the two?
I think, Sean is physically stronger. Like, yeah, he physically imposes just his body weight and everything up on you. But if we want to talk about who throws sharper punches that are more dangerous, it automatically goes to Tank Davis. Tank Davis is one of the biggest punchers in the game. I never really saw Sean Porter as a power puncher. He's a pressure fighter, and that's how he got a lot of his style. Just people just couldn't take no more. But Tank has that good old one-hitter quitter. So it forces you to be. It forced me to be sharper defensively. And sparring Sean, the thing is with both of those guys, the thing is they got different styles, but my stature and my frame is going to kind of always make it the same. Anybody that's shorter than me, what they got to do, they got to get in close. They got to get close, no matter who it is. But how they go about it is different. Like Sean, I think Sean knows he's like really he's strong, and so he'll get low and he presses in. Where Tank, he was doing a lot more slipping and actually trying to counter my long shots. If I overstepped, I would if I stepped in too far, I would be in risk of getting hit with a big counter. So the styles are different, but I mean ultimately they got to get close to me. I can start my attack from further than they can start theirs.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think you can beat Mario Barrios?
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I tried to get a fight with Mario Barrios. I didn't like I talked to my dad was talking to my promoter Marshall Kaufman. Marshall Kaufman was trying to talk to Al Heyman about possibly signing me or at least getting me on one of the cards. And I mean, they had said, man, we like the kid. I mean, but he's too tall. He said, man, we can't get nobody to agree to fight him. We don't think Barrios Barrios' team would even consider fighting him.
Damn. So that's unfortunate. Cause Luke fought you. I'm sure Paul Crow will fight you. Are you and Crow friends? Have y'all sparred? 47-pounder from Philly.
Yeah, we cool. Even like when I first saw he was fighting. He actually tagged me on Instagram. I'm like, okay, that's what's nice. Paul is another guy. My Marshall tried to talk to his manager. His manager was like, nah, I'm not even gonna pitch that to him.
What?
These guys, man, look, that's the story. That's the story I got. I mean, I'm coming off a loss. You be the dude that I beat, but that lets me know that I'm still considered a danger. But I know that at least one of his coaches will probably tell him not to take that fight with me because one of his coaches fought my brother and he trained with us for one of his camps. So if I had to guess, he would say no as well as. So you got the manager saying no. You got one of your coaches that probably would say no. The other coach probably be like, yeah, we'll fight him. We ain't got no problem with that. We just beat the dude that beat him. But if everybody's not on the same page, that fight's not gonna come through, and it didn't.
So and look, man, somebody gonna hear this interview. I just want them to know you willing to fight Paul Crow, and you willing? Are you? What about Ennis? Is that too close to home? Are y'all friends?
No, we know. I think we both kind of know of each other. I met his father out in Connecticut. I was on a card as a backup. That's what PBC is doing a lot of. But we're not. I don't know if we're necessarily friends. We definitely. I mean, we cool. But I mean, if that's the fight that gets me to the next step, then definitely. There's no money in fighting like safe fights and fighting people and fighting trash cans. I didn't get this far doing that. I didn't start. Like as soon as I started fighting 6-rounders. We started fighting guys with 500 records.
Has anyone ever heard you say you willing to fight Boots? Because honestly, like that's the secret in the industry that people turn down his offers. They can't get him opponents. I mean, have you expressed that to people that you're willing to fight him? And what about Virgil? Is another guy, Virgil Ortiz, who's difficult to get opponents. And I want to say sorry that I'm throwing all these welterweights at you. I know, you were a 140-pounder, but you did move up when you fought Luke. I don't know if you moved up for the opportunity or you just got big for the division, so you could answer that as well.
Well, truthfully, I got kind of big for the division. Like making 140 was getting a little bit too difficult, especially after the pandemic and everything. Where I don't know how it was with you all. Maryland got shut down hard, So
New Jersey was like
I couldn't
that
be in the
too.
gym the way I wanted to.
New Jersey,
but
and
but at 147, I would fight Virgil Ortiz as well. I was gonna take an offer to fight him. I took an offer to fight him. Somebody on his team said no. I don't. Like me personally, I don't think fighters don't duck fights. Fighters don't do that. But whoever they got money invested in them, they the ones that get the final say so. If they can get it, if they can tell them no without the fighter knowing about it, then. Then they will, and they'll say they're still as fighters to a promoter. We're an investment, so they're looking after the investments. I mean, being 6'4", being southpaw, I guess that's kind of like two strikes against me.
Wait, you 6'4"?
Yeah, you ain't know that?
Yeah, I mean, we met so many times, but I mean, I never like, I don't think I've ever, I always knew you was tall. I never boxed right there. I ain't know, damn, 6'4"?
Yeah.
That is tall
6'4",
for
my brother
147.
6'5".
That is tall for 147. I got another name for you, though, man, and he been out the ring for a while. This will actually be a good, winnable fight for you. Josecito Lopez, they offered that. What do you think about that opportunity?
If they would have offered that fight, I would take that fight. It's not too many fights I won't take. I mean, I'm at a point now where, you know, I lost the fight and then I fractured my wrist, and that kept me down. My whole focus this year is getting back fighting and getting back winning. You know, even people out there like, hey, what you playing? I'm playing a vacation, this and that. I'm like, man, my main goal is fighting. I ain't really think about anything until I get back in the ring. And it's not for lack of trying. You know, I had to turn down some fights due to my hand being injured. But I mean, like I said, I'm ready to be back fighting. I'm 22-2. I still have a great record. So all it takes is for me to slide in and upset somebody.
Definitely. What do you think of the betting line for Tank and Barrios? Let me show you here. We got 26. Tank is a minus 400. Barrios a plus 300. So 4-1. Basically, you put 100 on Tank, you get 400 plus your 100 back. Does that sound right to you, or you think it's a little bit closer?
I mean, I think it's closer. To be honest, I'm not sure if anything 2-1 really. I don't know. But like this thing I know about this fight is that Tank. You can say what you want about who he's been in with, about him going up in weight, but Barrios hasn't been in as tough. I feel like Barrios has been in tough, but not as tough. Like Leo Santa Cruz, they say he was small, but Leo Santa Cruz is 3-4-time world champion. You got Pedraza who isn't who.
Pedraza's a two-time
champ. Leave me alone. Pedraza, the only people he's lost to is what, Lomachenko and Tank. He just looked great. And then you got you give some credit for you can give some credit for Gamboa. Gamboa has been losing lately, but nobody but he was the first one that clipped him. It wasn't his best performance, but he still got the job done as he always does. Barrios, he's been moved correctly, he's been moved well, he's been put in a great position. But what big names can you put on his resume?
Ryan Carbo-Caro is probably the biggest name, right?
Yeah, I mean he's the biggest name, and Ryan Carbo-Caro already had like three losses. Ryan Carbo-Caro, and so put it to you like this: do you think Ryan Carl could beat Jose Pedraza?
Hell no.
So if you can't, resume versus resume, whose resume do you think would win?
Oh,
Tank,
absolutely,
right?
Tank. Absolutely, Tank. This is the
So
green print.
I think he's been in. I just think Tank has been in tougher, despite being in lower weight class. He's been in tougher, and now and this is. He's like I said. He's going up in weight. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect that weight jump, and you gotta respect the power that Barrios has. But Barrios, this is gonna be his first pay-per-view main event. It's gonna be and I mean it's in Atlanta. That's kind of like a second home to Tank. Tank is like crossed over from like a boxing star to like a superstar. When you got you got other celebrities, you got rappers walking you out, you got them shouting you out in songs, you got Odell Beckham and people like that coming to your fights. He's a superstar, but that type of fanfare, you know, Barrios is gonna see it, and it's gonna be up to him to how he deals with it.
Talk about rising to that occasion. Another name, Rashidi Ellis. I'm pretty sure he is no longer with Golden Boy, free agent, welterweight. What do you think for you?
That's another fight I would take. It's not, like I said, it's not too many fights I won't take. Rashidi Ellis is a sharp dude, very fast, but But I like my chance. I like my chances against a lot of people. You know, I come in there focused, fully healthy. You know, I can be a difficult fight for anybody.
For sure. Well, I don't want to take too much more of your time, man. I wanted to get a little bit of insight in the camp. Definitely know which way to lean now, betting wise. You think it's a stoppage, or does Barrios have any chance at making it 12 in your opinion? Shit, did he freeze on me? Oh, what the hell? Come on back, champ. Come on back. He must have got a call. I'm about to call you Barrios. Hey, Fox, what up? You gone? Shit. Alrighty then. Should we call him back? Should we bring him back? What do y'all think? Should we bring him back? Bring him back. Oh shit, Mario jumped on.
Bring him back.
Mario jumped on. What the hell?
Call me sleepy guy.
Damn, I think.
Yo, who did I just miss?
Michael Fox, who's the lead spotting partner for Gervonta Tank and Davis.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, what do you have to say? Who do I put my money on?
Basically, no chance for for Barrios, in his opinion.
No chance at all?
Mm-hmm. That's what I feel like he's basically saying. Oh shit, now the fucking Skype restarted on him. Where you at? They kicked me out.
But I ain't sparring with the man, so.
Yeah, man. But let's see here. We going out to J. Will in Ohio. You should lie low. Something like that. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we lost you for a bit. You there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So I was just asking, like, do you think Barrios has it in him to last the 12 rounds?
Honestly, I think he does.
Oh,
but
wow.
I think, personally, I think it's going to be a late round stoppage. There's a good chance. I think that if he feels he's getting, if Virgil Hunter feels he's taking too much punishment, Virgil could very well stop it. I mean, the thing about it is, I tell you all the time, knockouts are a bit of a mercy. You know, nobody wants if you take 12 rounds of Tank's hardest shots, it could be dangerous to your career. Really, like it could shorten it. So it could. I'm going for like a late round stop at somewhere. I think like the 10th or 11th. I say the 10th.
Mike, man, well, give out your social media, man. I don't want to keep you too much longer, but, man, we appreciate you coming on short notice, man, and glad you could get in there with the champ and get that experience. And please, man, let us know as soon as you hear anything, and so we could get you back on the show, make an announcement of them possible fights, and hopefully, you know, the powers that be hear this interview and understand you ready for all them guys and you willing to accept offers with all them guys, man. Get you back in the ring.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for having me. Y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Professor Mike, and just check me out on social media. You can see some of my adventures in Vegas, and then you might see and then check out. I'll make sure I check out All Access and tune in on Saturday.
For sure, man. Thank you so much. There you have it, Michael Fox, up and coming contender in the welterweight division, waiting on that opportunity. Mario Munguia, 7 p.m. We're going to be talking Border Wars, even though I've been teasing it all day. I'm so excited. Jose is back from Canada, vaccinated, ready to rock and roll. He was watching tape of you last night, sending me screenshots.
I heard.
Sending me messages. His own wife doesn't think he can do it. He's like, look at this disbelief. She don't believe in me. And yeah, man. Yeah, no,
That's
seriously.
terrific.
He sent me the whole text message, and it's like, yo, showing her the tape of you and her saying like, oh my God, I don't want you to get hurt. It was crazy, bro.
He said he didn't know if he could handle my shoulder roll left hand.
Yo, he literally texted. He said, oh shit, Mario's doing the shoulder roll. And the thing is, I don't know when he's trolling. You know, so yes, you were doing it. Yes, you were doing it. it's like, yeah, you were doing a shoulder roll, but at the same time, I don't know if is he really fearful or is he like laughing at you? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He's so hard to read. Like he was saying his message, and he's like, and like there was like a part of me was like, I mean, I guess I just say thank you, but then I'm like, wait a minute, what is this like all sarcasm? I'm like, thank you, and he's like, you idiot, I'm not scared of you. Like, oh man.
Yo, people saying in the chat already. Look, Canna saying you better start training now. Listen, Jose's no joke. You know, the beauty is you're younger than him, and you have to, you know, believe that you have that youth and athleticism over him. But honestly, I think he's more athletic than you, or at least has more agility than you.
Sure.
You know, he's on his toes. You know, like if I had to say, pick a fighter, not skill. Like I'm not saying you look like him skill wise or he looks like a person skill wise. Just the like the movement. So like he's more Fury and you're more Earl.
Sure.
Feet wise.
I get that. Yeah.
You know?
You've always like said he's like Canelo, and I knew that you didn't mean like skill wise, but you meant like, you know, just his activity, his ability to throw punches. And he throws punches really well too. You know what I mean? That was the one thing that I remember really shocked me about his fight with Enrique, or maybe it was Cruz. I don't remember, but you know, his ability to throw punches. He's a good fighter. This is like a super tough fight, like to me. But see, that's the thing too, is like after that last experience in Wisconsin, Watertown, it was like I know what it looks like now. Like I know like everything that's online. Like it's huge. Like it's big time. Like I don't know. It's dope. But yeah, I can't wait to talk Border Wars later today. A lot of really dope things coming out of there. A lot of cool
honestly,
stuff.
We're gonna do its own show, but it's almost impossible not to talk about
to not let it bleed over, right?
Yeah, it's like, look, we got a main event, right? You versus Jose. Then, you know, so many potential co-main events. It's crazy. Like,
really?
What? Supermex and
Dude,
Santiago.
I know. I saw. Dude, he. Oh,
Supermex
man,
and Santiago, they announced their fight. So, you know, it's like, you know, that's one fight that could be a co-main event because they were fight of the year, I think in 2016 or 17 or something like that. And they had the most punches thrown in another fight. And they understand promotion. You know, these are not just guys like, no disrespect to you, but the truth is the truth. Like, you went dark. You're Deontay Wilder. You didn't want to do interviews. You barely show footage. You know, Supermex, he announced this fight. He's got promotional promotional flyers already. You know, it's a face-off flyer. I'm screen sharing it. It says unfinished business. And it's kind of been the new theme.
It's so dope.
It's been the new theme of this Border Wars because obviously, you know, another fight that was announced is Anthony Edwards going back in the ring with the champ, the 2-belt champ from Texas, you know, Marvin the Tank Furman. So
what do you think of that fight?
I think maybe Marvin has Tank. I think Marvin maybe has Ant's number. You know, just based off boxing history, that is just the kryptonite for the black fighter is the Mexican style. And for the Mexican, the kryptonite is the black fighter, you know, being too slick and agile. The problem is Ant's getting older. He's less and less active.
You don't look older though, but he is getting older. You're
I
right.
mean, come on, bro. Black don't crack. My man is like a G, got a
And that's-
6-pack even
that's
when
the
he
tough
ain't
part.
training. But at the end of the day, that's probably his downfall. He looks in the mirror and looks like, oh, well,
and
I'm
like
in great.
rest on his laurels.
Yeah, like, yo, I'm in great shape. I still got this.
Yeah.
I ain't really gained
Shit,
weight.
I would. Yeah,
You
man.
know?
If I look like that when I woke up, I promise I would not be waking up
Bruh,
at 5 a.m.
I still
for
remember
fucking workouts.
I still remember Ant's submission video, bro. It was like, you know, back then we did submission videos, and he sent me like a video and took his shirt off, and I'm like, champ, you said you ain't been working out? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Get up out of here. You know,
That's the tough thing though, when it's guys like that can, you know, versus dudes that have to like train every day, every hour, just to maintain certain aspects of your physique and your athleticism. Because it's one thing to train to be healthy. Like, that is no excuse, right? Like, you can find the time for 30 minutes a day to do anything, but that's not what training for Border Wars is like. Training for Border Wars is like, yo, you wake up the next day and you're in pain. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a constantly being sore, but the more you do it, it's like the better you feel. You know what I mean? The easier it gets. But a guy like Ant, yo, he's built different. But obviously so is Marvin too. That's gonna be a dope fight. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Lot of, like I said, a lot of unfinished business.
You know, I'm excited for these guys to experience too, like this. You know, if anybody deserves it, it's guys like Supermax, guys like Ant. Even though Ant was there already, but you know, and Marvin, like, for them to get that full, you know, the I don't know how to put it, but full I guess experience. The evolution of Border Wars, you know?
The full experience, bro.
The full experience of the new evolution. Like, that's what it is to me for that Tank, I want all these dudes to get
to. For Tank, he's going to be coming out with 2 belts, the flag, it's the ring walk. It's different, man. It's different.
Yeah.
But that's unfinished business with Tank and Ant, and that can easily be a main event. That can easily be a co-main event. You know, there was some hate. So you got to poke your chest out. You got to act like a main event. Because I put it in the Border Wars chat and people like thumbing it down like, oh, you know, Jose's too inactive. You know, Tank's fighting. He got the belts. And it's like, does Tank promote? Can anybody pick his voice out of a lineup? If we have 7 people called, do you know who's Tank's voice is? You know Mario's. You know his face. And Mario makes stars, right? Mario had a fight with Keem. He got a main event. You know, Keem's still living off the Mario fame because Keem lost to Marvin and is being paid to fight in his next fight. That's off the Mario fame. He beat a host who just knocked out a tooth. You understand? So even though he lost, his stock goes up because of what you done. It's the same thing like Mayweather. Where every win Canelo gets, stock goes up. Absolutely, Coach Myers with the super chat. 199 says, any belts on the line this Border Wars, Ness? So truth is, it really all depends on who is fighting. There's plenty of people worthy of a title shot, and there are plenty vacant belts. But in defense, title defense, there is a title defense available. And that's going to be Marvin. He's doing his 2 belts in the cruiserweight division. Truth be told, we still got some days to negotiate. Ant is credible, worthy, and coming off of a big win over the undefeated Adrian Rowan. He's worthy of a title shot. You know, the thing is, can Tank make 68? Is he ready to vacate and be a 2-division champ? Does he truly want to test himself to be the first 2-division champ? It's cool being unified, but people love Crawford because he was undisputed and a multiple division champ. Now, Tank,
that's true.
Tank is desperately holding on to these titles, and I'm just got to keep it real. You know, and people might be getting confused because we got our own Tank, but fuck it. Ha! Anyway, Tank, he's desperately holding on to these titles, but he's fighting dudes at 176. Like, so, I am in the cruiserweight division, but I'm not fighting natural cruiserweights. So it's like, yo, let that belt go. As the champion, petition to the commission and to the sanctioning bodies to fight for the title below. Because your weight loss journey is greater than the titles that you're vacating, and you go and become a 2-division. You fight Ant for 1 belt, maybe this brand new IBO that he don't even got in his collection. Mario, if you're Tank, on your mantle, you got the WBC. Now on your mantle, you got the WBA. Now on your mantle, the medallion, the IBO medallion is dangling, and then you bring Papa home. Because I'm going to be real, even though the green belt is beautiful, there's no heavier green belt than the IBO.
And the IBO. I've held that IBO. It's massively heavy. Like, it's so much different than, and I've held the real ring before, the not the original, but, you know, one of the belts that was actually used in the Morales fight with Barrera, I think. I got to hold that in Vegas. You know, it's not even close to as heavy. Like, not even close. It is a crazy, detailed, well-made belt. You know, that thing's not falling apart. You know, that thing is made to last. But can I ask you a question, though? Because...
Well, wait, because I want to spice things up. I want to spice
Go
things
ahead.
up. So the truth is, if me, Al Heyman, Ness Heyman, can talk to his management and make him vacate and fight for the titles at 168, Coach Myers, who brought this topic up, it gives the opportunity for someone like Mario, who's eligible for a title shot now, and Jose, who's eligible for a title shot now. Maybe that fight could be for a title at the cruiserweight division, because that's where Mario keeps fighting. That's where Jose's was a three-time. I mean, you know, that's where he had 3 wins, and that's where he was unified at. You know, and Tank has his weight loss goal, so he's going down. Adrian is saying, "What's up with Chino?" But Chino's not a 2-time winner. He's a 1-time winner. He can't get a title shot. Now, I mean, anything could be negotiated because Sean is eligible for a title shot in the cruiserweight or the heavyweight division.
Yo, that would be crazy.
Anything could be negotiated. I got belts here that taking up space. We could do vacant titles for this whole fucking, you know, this whole card.
But
But remember, there's sanctioning fees. These belts ain't free.
This is Border Wars Oprah version. You get a belt. You get a belt. You get a belt.
Ruin the 504, you're right. Jose was stripped of his belt due to inactivity and injury. He's still 3-0 undefeated and a lineal champion.
So he could, in theory.
Yes, if you win a title and you miss 2 Border Wars back-to-back, Brandon, you get stripped. We don't play that shit over here. We the IBF.
Back-to-back?
Yeah, you can't miss 2 back-to-back. You could take one off,
and then you get stripped.
Hell yeah, you gotta have a good. You have to have a damn good reason to have a title. Listen,
but the thing is that Border Wars happen so much sooner now than it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not that much time. Like let's say that I won a belt in at 10, right? And then I missed July
11.
and September and came back in January. Like that's still less than a year.
Nah, strippies. Listen, that's the thing. Don't you know? Don't you know that when you win a WBC title, there's a contract you got to sign, and there's like shit you got to do. Like you're required to show up at hospitals when they tell you to. You're required to do autograph signings. Dog, you crazy as hell. There's a contract.
Why you think Floyd ended up talking to, and that wasn't even with the sanctioning body. Floyd ended up talking, you know, that night in the Logan Paul for a reason, you know, because you're right. They make him sign those contracts. Sanctioning fees come with obligations. But real quick, I just wanted to go back, and this doesn't have to be a thing, but is there a fight in your mind for Marvin? Because I've heard you pitch, you know, him moving up and down before, and
no, the fight he got is good.
I like that fight, but I'm just wondering, like, yo, if you're thinking in the future, like, yo, this would be a crazy matchup. I was just curious.
I mean, there's no danger for Marvin right now. He's taking on the danger, and he ran away from the danger. You know, his danger was Rel's rematch.
Gotcha.
His danger is Rel rematch or Ant rematch. So you can't discredit him because he's doing a rematch. You could only do one at a time. It's like Wilder. Wilder said, I'm doing my rematches. I'm right in my wrong. So he went and fought Lewis. Then he went and fought Tyson. So right now, there's no knock on Marvin for not fighting Rel. Rel is the one that's inactive. Rel is the one that's been forgotten. Marvin doing it right. He's giving one person an opportunity at a rematch. And honestly, I think he's doing it because he wants to fight someone that he's familiar with. Because, I mean, did Ant deserve a rematch? And Adrian isn't happy with the fight that happened with him and Ant. Ant wasn't spectacular. Yes, he pitched the shutout. But some called it boring. They called it boring. I mean, I was commentating. I'm like, Jesus, are you guys gonna throw punches? Like, it was a little bit boring. It was, if you wanna put it on a high level, but also shame it, Vladimir Klitschko, Tyson Fury, 84 punches. He got the win, but no one goes back and watch that fight twice.
No. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but still part of the card. Like Ant is like, he's got like, veteran status in Border Wars, and that's what I feel like. Because, like, the last one, I mean, let's be real, the last one created some stuff. Like, Chino needs to be in the building. He needs to be on the fight card. Like, that man put on a good performance, and he brought some people with him. You want to talk about A-side privileges. You want to talk about what could be negotiated with fighters. That's a man who, I'm not saying title shot is obvious or easy to, consider, but
Man,
a lot of boxes.
Make sure you're not on Wi-Fi. Make sure you're not on Wi-Fi over there, Champy. Let me get to one of my Border Wars fighters who's gonna be fighting in Border Wars 12 September 18th. The first fighter to win a purse. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. No other fighter's gotten paid to fight someone. This is the first one.
Let's talk to him.
First guy to do it.
Wait a minute. You say you know boxing?
Yeah. What is it? Maybe I don't know.
Tell me what a pull counter is.
Pull counter? I've never heard that term before. That must have been your term. You must have been busy.
Fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What up, y'all?
What's good, man? Yo, so.
What up, Ness? What up, Mario? Anybody else up there today?
Nah, just us.
All right, bet. But yeah, man, what's happening, man? Border Wars sounding like it's shaping up good, man. Unfinished business, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I heard people putting in bids to fight you.
Hey, man, listen, tell them to pay up, man. How you gonna send me a receipt saying you paid? Then when I ask if it's paid up, the money ain't there. I don't know. We got to work something out on the back end, but
funds.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Listen, man. Border Wars sound like it's shaping up good, man. I got a couple options out there, but
what's your options, man? Don't tease the people. Don't be Bud Crawford, man.
Nah, listen, man. I want the Karma fight. He said he was gonna pay, man. So that's the usually goes to the highest bidder, right?
Tell the people the terms. What's your terms to fight Karma from Ontario, California? 3-0, or is he 4-0 in street beefs?
I believe 3-0. But nah, he said he was gonna pay. He said he was gonna pay my entry fee. So that's the term right there. You said you're gonna pay up, man. Cause shit, one thing about Border Wars, they ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying?
So I spoke to him and he said that he's willing to pay you back the day of or the weigh-in. But here, think about it like this. Let me finish so the world hears. So he's willing to pay you the weigh-in or the day of, and obviously it's because he signed up to fight a few times and his opponents keep pulling out. The truth of the matter is he's signed up and paid 3 times. Obviously not all 3 times his opponents pulled out, but he is a certified payer. And he's fought 3 times in street beef, 12-ounce gloves, no headgear. He will fight. I'm just saying, because he's paid 3 times and hasn't fought, I believe that if you show up and he shows up, he will reimburse you your fee if you're comfortable with that. Now, if you want to keep A-siding him and get it up front, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, because I can also vouch for you.
Right. Well, real quick. Now, my thing is, and I hear what you're saying, but I could flip that the same way and say, look, I don't know this dude. We've known him to set up fights and not be able to make it. And for all I know, I get there, and he don't pay me, and then it's a whole issue. So the same way he's saying, well, why would I pay, and then he don't show and I lose? It could go both ways. So at the end of the day, if you say you was gonna do something, then do that. If not, then cool, we leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? But
all right, so he's hearing that. So what are your options? Because obviously that's a fight you want, but there are terms. If he don't meet those terms, what does Keem the Dream in Florida do next? Who else do you
I'm gonna holler at Ness Heyman, man. I'm gonna holler at Ness Heyman, and we gonna
put it
see.
Out there, man. Put it out there. Who's on the radar?
Who's
on the radar, man? Put it out there.
Man, I don't know right now because it's so it's so many new fighters now, and this after the border wars in Wisconsin,
what you weighing
right
people
now? In there.
What you weighing
man,
now?
I'm walking around like 170, 175.
Let
me throw this out there.
155.
Let me throw this out there for the
Lean.
boxing gods. Let me throw this out there for the boxing gods to decide what they want to do. What do you think about? Not what you think about. Rather. Do you think? You too young for Bishop?
No, I wouldn't say I'm too young for Bishop. But Bishop still Bishop just fought at light heavy or cruiserweight?
Cruiserweight, but he weighed in at 183. Do you think Bishop would think you're too young for him?
Nah, I don't think so.
How tall are you?
It's just I'm 5'9", 5'10" with the right shoes on.
Bro, I think we could do a vacant title shot based off fucking Bishop being 48, 2-0, 2 KOs. What's your record? 1-1?
Mm-hmm.
Coming off a loss.
But see, but this the thing. I'm walking around 170, 175. Yeah. I'm trying to come back at 160.
Yeah, you walking around 175, man. 5 more pounds of muscle. Get into 180. You official cruiserweight, or do what Marvin. Again, I don't want to keep God in your career because I fucked up the last time.
You got me in there with hey, look, I got a title shot though, man. I ain't mad. It's the main event, man. I'm 2-time main event, man.
If you put on 5 pounds, you 180.
But see, man, that's not the plan. The plan ain't to put on no, man. The plan is to get down. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around good.
Listen. Let's be real. You could get down, but you not looking like Ant. So if you put 5 pounds of muscle, you could be like Mario with traps and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. You a trip, man. Listen, I could get.
They trying to kill you.
Get down and get lean.
Keem.
To get down and get lean.
Hey, yo, Keem.
You gotta holler at my nutritionist team, man, Coach Mitty. All right.
So you going down? You going down? Then you want?
Yeah, man.
You want to fight at what?
I'm trying to do 160.
160?
68 too easy. I could do, man, bro. I was 173 this morning. I can make 168 tomorrow afternoon, man.
So you want 160?
160. Got to make it a challenge, man. I need something to push for. 168 ain't no challenge.
I'm not gonna do it. The first fight came to mind. It's actually the second fight. I'm not doing neither of those two. Esteban is big, and Jordan. If Jordan ain't ready, you got too much stamina for Jordan right now. We gonna have to build up to that hometown Florida fight. We gonna bring that to Florida one day.
Look at Karma.
Look at Karma. He said I could do 160.
Yeah, he told me he'd do one because I told him now. I said I want to come back at 160. He said he can make 160 because he walk around about 168 or 170 or something.
Nah, he walk around more than that. There's no way. I mean, not a lot more, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does. But he looked...
So give me one more option, Keem. You got to put it out there to the universe. One more option.
Man. Damn, I don't know, man. Shit. Who else around 160, 168? I mean, Rowan, but I don't think Rowan fighting, right?
Nah, he not fighting. You know, he hosting, man.
No, I know he got a lot going on. I get it. Man, what happened to Dan the Man?
Bruh, MIA, man. MIA, man.
Trying to think of who all around 160 that ain't too, because I can't take on JD. That's too much for me.
Nah, JD out.
my man
JD
was-
out. I asked. He can't make it this one. He's still out. I was trying to get him the Troy fight. Troy want in, but he want a pro.
What happened with Troy and Corey? Oh, he want a pro.
He want a pro. He want a pro.
Man, I don't know, man. Ain't gonna have me thinking. I gotta give you a better. I just threw some 160 names out, but I mean, what's that 168? It's basically the same pool, right?
Basically, I mean, hold on, man. Shout out to my man Eddie, man. Let me pull up Eddie's name here. Or Eddie, send me a text to bump you to the top. Let me see.
Didn't nobody just fight in Wisconsin around that weight, 160, 168 besides Esteban?
Esteban, man. Oh, shit. Yo, what about the dude Esteban lost to? Let's get you a Wisconsin dude. He coming back, James. The one Esteban lost to.
I didn't see the fight, but I'll check them out. I gotta go back and check that one out.
Man, I'm about to y'all. It's a lot of y'all ain't watched the fights, man. I can't believe y'all ain't watched the best.
I told you I watched it. I tried to watch it live, so I caught some fights live. But I jumped in late, and then it was having some issues live streaming, so I missed some fights, man. Like I seen Tank and Steven Rivera. I seen
you got him, Keem. Keem, you could beat that dude.
And he gonna bring sponsorships.
I'm sure, brother. I'm sure. I just got it. I gotta check it out, man. Like, I still need Ness to make them Border War shirts and say, "Where's the footage?"
Yeah, that's
straight
a good
up,
shirt,
bro. Where's the footage, man?
That is a good shirt. Damn, yo,
That
was
was black shirt, white letters. Where's the footage? With that Nessa emoji.
Hey, yo, look at JP talking about I can make 160. You can't make 160.
Who said that?
JP.
JP in Long Beach. Oh, that's the chubby weight. That's the uncrowned chubby weight king, man. I tried to tell that boy, y'all better tell JP Steven Rivera ain't playing around now, chubby weight.
Yeah, all right. Chino ain't no joke, man. Chino
that man letting hands go. Chino. All 3 rounds.
Yeah, he let hands go.
All 3 rounds.
I like JP. I like JP versus Smoke 'em Out Jay.
Why you throwing JP in there? Why JP can't get like a better tech? Like you throwing him in there with 6'4", Smoke 'em Out Jay. Damn, bro.
He's 6'1" and 2.
Give him Eddie. Give him the slick fighter first,
bro.
Man,
listen,
you give him the heavy hitter.
I would offer those type of dudes, but I know who's showing up and who not. Eddie already said he out. He's I forgot what commitment he got. Maybe a vacation already on September.
I feel you. Yeah, that's another thing though. I got wedding anniversary and my son's birthday in September, but it's before and after.
All right, I got the rankings, man. 160, you got Corey Frank, and we could give you a type. Well, you coming off that
Corey
loss,
too much
man.
for me. I'm not taking Corey. I ain't
Jordan, but I ain't doing Floridian crime just yet. Jordan 2-0, 1 KO. Corey Frank 2-0.
Give me the Cuban Deontay Wilder, man. Shout out to Jordan.
Damn. Who else? There's nobody. Sir Isaac is 140. Twin is like 154. He said he out. Twin is out. Yeah, nah.
He's smaller. He tried to do 147.
160 is light, bro. There's barely any 160s. So then we talking what? 168. And you got Mitty. He inactive and trapped.
Mitty ducking me, man. He don't want this work.
Corey also fights in that division. Jordan also fights the genius, but I don't know. Does he talk to you?
I mean, I got him on Instagram.
Oh
we
my
don't
God,
talk,
I got a good fight.
I got him on Instagram, but man,
I got a good
fight. Kind of big these days, though.
Yo, I got a good fight for you.
What that?
Chris Vega. He got the win over Matt.
Man, it's funny you say that because that was a fight that J Mac and JT was saying would be a good fight for me too. Before I took them, that's the fight they wanted me to take instead of Marvin.
Nah, but you see, you needed to let him do what he did. He got a win now. He in the win column.
No, it was after he got the win. They were saying I should fight him instead of Marvin, and I ain't listen. I said, "Nah, give me Marvin."
Yeah, because you won glory and title shots, man. Your team, they was over here babying and trying to think about checks, man.
Man. Nah, I mean the Chris Vega fight would be a good fight.
And
you know,
listen,
Chris Vega he's in shape. He let hands go. He came back and made himself look good. You know what I'm saying?
And he might be coming because you know Super Mex is coming. Tank is coming. A lot of Texas people coming, so he might be a solid person to talk to solidify a fight, but I'll throw you another one, and I'm actually.
Hey, what? How much does For Sure Fire D weigh? Didn't he fight at 168?
Oh my God, dog! Are you serious? Wow, Keem, man, you got some big balls. Really?
I mean, listen, For Sure can fight. Don't get me wrong. I know he can crack, but he did gas out in his last fight. So.
Oh, yo, you got some balls, champ. Listen, because one thing is fighting Marvin, but there's 2 belts on the line. But you fighting for Surefire D for no reason? Wow, you got balls.
It's a good fight, man. It's a good fight. You mean no reason?
Legacy.
I mean, I wish real fighters heard you. Because let me tell you, Bud.
See, now you got me that way. Is he too much for me? Am I tripping?
I don't know,
like
man.
He a cherry
I don't know.
I'm just saying I think that would be a good fight.
I'm not saying you saying he a cherry. I'm saying that's a war. That's a war. Yeah. Your style and his style, yeah, that's a war. You better talk to the team. Let me bring on the team. Hold on. Come on, boy, get out of here. Yo, JT. JT, please, if you're available, what do you think about that fight, man? You seen For Sure Fire D a few times, and ain't you part of the team?
And JT will keep it real, man. He on sugarcoat.
Where's Coach Smitty at, man? I don't know.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I said King versus Surefire D. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight. The last fight, like I said, once again, I'm not shit on Surefire D. I miss Keem. I was training with you. We was outside, right, hitting the pads or something.
Yeah.
Missed some of the fight. So when I went in there, he was like in the second round or something like that. He looked tired. He gassed out and stuff like that. But I didn't see his skill set. So when he got tired, I just seen the other dude pressing on him. So I missed the first round. But I think that's a good fight for Keem and Surefire D.
Yo, that's a bomb burner.
Hey, so you thinking that's a harder fight for him? It's like the Marvin fight was?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn, really?
Bruh, Marvin is great. Listen, because people always take it the wrong way. Marvin is great, but at the end of the day, he got 2, maybe let's give him 3 years boxing, which I know I'm wrong.
Yeah. And a lot of that was self-taught too. A lot of Marvin's boxing was self-taught.
Yeah, I'm talking about Marvin. For Sure Fire
Marvin
D.
Marvin got a whole lot better though.
And I get you.
I haven't seen him in a month. The last time I saw him spar, Marvin got a whole lot better. And I seen that before the glimpse of the fight with Keem. That's why we was like, go take the Vega fight, because I felt like Marvin was a little better than Keem at the time. But of course, Keem being Keem, I like his heart and his dog in him. Took the fight. So, yeah, it was a close fight, but I think that will be a real good fight. Surefire D and Keem.
Yo, I tell you what, Keem, For Surefire D older than Marvin.
Is he really?
What? This what I'm
I thought he was the same age.
Nah, he 30 or 31.
Okay. Well, he's still younger than me. Well, he's about the same age as me.
And this what I'm trying to say, like he got more years doing it. This dude way more confident than Marvin. And yes, Marvin's confidence.
I absolutely agree with you, but again, man, I just think what for sure Fire lacks is what Marvin picks up, right?
We'll make the
with the gas tank, with the work rate. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's a trade off. Yeah, DeMarcus got more skill than Marvin, but we know Marvin got that motor, bro. That motherfucker keep going and going and going and going.
Yo, Adrian trying to set you up.
Wow, what you saying? What Adrian trying to lock in wins for his Wisconsin boys?
Yeah.
What he trying? What's up? We talking about?
And he I don't know. Mario, is you frozen, motherfucker?
No, I'm here.
Oh shit, you alive on Pixelation though. So
am I?
Oh, you ain't even see Jason Lambert, so this is a waste of time. You ain't see Jason Lambert, did you?
No, who is that? Who he fought?
Jerome Lambert, not Jason, excuse me. Jason.
Is that the dude y'all was talking about in the chat that they said was actually looking quick? They was talking about him versus Jordan Baker.
Hell no. I don't know if they said him versus Jordan. I wouldn't let that happen. Jordan ain't ready for that.
Somebody brought that up in the chat, I think, and they was saying they was like, yo, that dude actually looked good, man. Like he was quick and sharp, you know.
Yeah.
Jerome
is sharp. I mean, look, he repeated the same combination all night, but look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know.
Yeah, Andy Ruiz do the same combination all night.
Yeah, I don't know. Watch the tape. Adrian trying to set you up with that. I said no way.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna check that out today.
I believe he got. I believe he got too many amateur fights.
Ever since I lost to Marvin, nothing that's saying no to everything, man. God.
What you mean? I just said yeah.
You like nah, Keem, nah, not that one, man, nah.
Bruh, I'm just saying. Right. I'm just saying. Listen,
that's all good.
Listen. You could go in there with DeMarcus for no belt and just get the recognition of the people, right? You could go in there with Jerome. You could go in there with Jerome Lambert, and I don't know, 2 more people know you fought him because nobody knows him, you know. Or my option, Bishop. If you get Bishop to accept, you know, is the storyline will be more about Bishop, obviously being 48, going against the younger man, but. You know, there is the David Goliath.
Weight, man, it's the weight. Now, how you expect me to go do a train? If I'm walking around 170, 175, how you expect me to do a training camp and come out 5 to 10 pounds heavier?
Listen to me. How much did Manny Pacquiao weigh to fight Margarito? You obviously ain't
probably like $150.
Exactly. And he won a 154-pound title.
Yeah, that's different though, bro.
Hey, listen. Again, Bishop is the A-side champ. Two wins, 2 knockouts.
Nah, absolutely, man.
So
Bishop's
he gotta say yeah.
KO too, bro. He out here knocking shit out.
He gotta say yes to that fight. And let me tell you, for those people that think Bishop is gonna cherry pick, this was always his plan: get 2, then get a title shot. He wanted the 2. He needed the experience. So maybe if I throw title shot opportunity at him now, he might take it. Maybe he won't. You know. I don't know if he'll take the fight with you either. I tried to call him last night. He didn't even answer.
Yeah, I don't know, champ. I don't know. But listen, man, I got to get back to work. My lunch break finishing up. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Marioski, man, I wanted to congratulate you on the win, dog. I knew you could do it. I tried to tell these dudes you had pop, man. They ain't want to listen. You done, Mario Maidana got you a 2 out here, man. Congrats, champ. And, yeah, man, appreciate y'all. I'm out.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I already got some pop. Pop. Already got some pop.
Let's go! Come on. Info Joe is a beast. Checkbox red. Undefeated punchlines. Better place your bet. The #1 call. Fought my way up the ranks. Border Wars fighter going hard in the paint. Boxing scene writers call me spectacular.
Yo, we might have to get this performed at this Border Wars, man.
Real.
Yo, man, we need the boxing bars, man. We need Jesto, man. We need Stainless, man.
I was talking to Adrian, and I was telling him we need to do a freestyle, right? But he wants Enrique. I gotta confirm Ken Enrique. So Adrian versus Enrique, boxing bars Friday after the weigh-in.
That would be dope.
Oh, that'd be dope,
that would
man.
Be fire.
That'd be dope.
Damn.
Yeah, we don't need them comedians no more, man. That was whack.
Bruh, I told him the same thing. Like, bruh, this time y'all not in charge of the entertainment.
Right. But that'd be hard, man, for after the weigh-in or pre-show, man. Before we start the Border Wars show, man. Hey, man, we need Izzy and we need both of them, Bama, and we need Kels back. I do believe that the scoring for some of those fights was off, man. Shout out to Carlos Mendoza, but I thought Sir Isaac won that fight. Sir. That was the only card that I really didn't want to read, man. I knew the dude that drove all the way from Alabama.
Hours.
Man, the dude got balls, man. And I thought I'm asking him, are you tired, man?
Yo, be careful, Joe.
Drive.
Be careful, man. Word on the street is Adrian is unfriending people that say that Carlos lost or that it was a robbery or it was hometown cooking. My man is hot. He hot.
Adrian, if you listening,
remember
hey,
that's his
Carlos
fighter.
Mendoza.
That's his fighter.
Hey, he can fight, man. The first 2 rounds was kind of even, but for sure the third round, Sir Isaac won that fight. I mean, won that round, so I gave it to him. But I felt bad for him, man. I felt Carlos is. Hey, man, they need to rematch that. How about that? Throw that on the card too,
bruh. I offered the rematch. Isaac said, "I'll come for the rematch." I go to Adrian and his team. Guess what they told me?
What?
Man, we moving on from that fight. We don't need that fight.
Oh man, come on, Adrian. That was one of the most entertaining fights on the card too, man. They need to run that back. Unfinished business, man. That's a good title for the card though. But
maybe now that Carlos and Isaac fought, there was 2 other 140s, right? So Trifa pulled out and Feliciano pulled out. They were supposed to fight each other. We could always mix and match. Do a little 140 tournament kind of. Throw Trifa at 1 loser and throw Feliciano at 1 winner, and then the winners meet.
I like that. Good to hear Canadian Jose coming back, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy about that.
And I think Marvin and Ant, man, main event, man. That's worthy, man.
Whoa. You trying to bump Mario and Jose?
Hey, man. Co-main event.
Yo, remember that Tyson Fury got dusted out when he was all overweight. He blew the dust off his lineal title and he got main event status with Wilder. And right now, nobody knocked out a tooth. So Mario's our Wilder and Jose's our Fury. He the lineal champ.
Hey, I differ with you on that, man. I think Marvin the Tank Man and Anthony Edwards, man, they gonna come in with the nice ring walk, the music, and they, you know what I'm saying, he's pretty folk skill fighters, ring walk was whack.
Yo, either people gave me credit, or they hated it. They were like, "Yo, you did us wrong." I'm like, "All right, show champ."
Yo, Kim the Dream, take the Karma Surge fight, man. I like that, man. And the eyes that watched Karma Surge at Street Beefs, they'd be watching Border Wars, man. So I think that's a good fight. Also, man, I want to see some new people, man. How about with Coach Myers' way, with him versus Big Game James Lethal Payne, man?
What? James a heavyweight.
He heavyweight. Wow. Yeah. Okay. I know Coach Myers been talking, man. I just trying to see
Coach
if we can get
Myers,
in the fight, man.
Coach Myers said something about Jason Hotsey. I got to find out what's Coach Myers' weight and age. I think he's 37 and Hotsey's 37. But I don't know what Hotsey take. Myers, you know, he a bit intimidating.
Myers, take that fight. Shout out to Hotsey, man. That's a good fight to come and start out with, man.
Yo, Showkid,
trust me.
Showkid, I wanted you to get the rematch. What you mean? It ain't our fault that Mario got offered a bigger opportunity. He in the chat hating on me right now. I told Mario take the rematch. But
shout out to Showkid.
He got a bigger fight. What you want him to do?
Word. Hey, real quick, man, on the Charlo, man. Y'all there still?
Yeah.
It got quiet.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I don't like Charlo talking of. I mean, first off, man, I'm a Charlo. I like both of the brothers, man. I like them both, man. I always root for them. But I don't like how Jermell was talking real funny style, how Andrade has to fight Montiel before he gets to fight. I don't want to see him fight nobody else, man, but Munguia, Andrade, Triple G, or Daniel Jacobs, man. Montiel is just supposed to be a showcase fight for Juneteenth for him in Houston, man. No more and no less, man.
Ooh, call him restart on the Skypeage. Damn, we had mad Skype calls. This fucking Skype does that. And Mario, you alive over there? Oh, you got.
I'm alive. I'm just I'm negotiating my next 2 fights. So
damn.
After I beat that Canadian, I got some business.
Damn, bro.
Yo, you got me hyped for the Border Wars show already.
I know. This is the Border Wars show.
It's turned into the Border Wars show.
This is
Poor
the
Joe's
Border
like,
Wars
oh yeah,
show,
it's a topic.
man.
Let me touch on the topic, like, but it's exciting though, you know. That card shaping out, like, that's a lot of star power for real.
Yes, and I still haven't found. Let me look for the rest. I got a few things written in there somewhere, you know, because there's some matchups. I'm trying to get Canadian Zach a fight, but you know, he needs nothing too tough. You know, he's lost like 3 straight or something like that. And I'm trying to get Rel to fight Smoke 'em Out Jay. Smoke 'em Out Jay is the only heavyweight available, and Rel's the only heavyweight available because Sean Mission Impossible Jones is going to be turning pro. So yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there's like quite a few matchups too, based off the last one. There's like a lot of Wisconsin guys that I wouldn't mind seeing again. Like even the guys that lost. Man, what was that kid with the blonde hair?
Yeah, James.
Damn.
The one that fought Esteban?
The one that fought Esteban, yes.
Yeah,
I was trying to remember his name. That was a good fight you had mentioned.
I want to do the rematch. I want to do the rematch with Donnell and Malik.
I like that fight.
Yeah.
Listen, there was there's a few rematches I wouldn't mind seeing. But to be honest with you, also there's like a few guys that, you know, fought that. Man, I don't know. I'll save it for 7:00.
So yeah, we're just booting up Skype. Yeah, we'll dead the Border Wars talk. We'll be back with that at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I can't help it if the callers want to talk about it though. That's not, you know, I can't help it. You know.
I'm gonna do something, man.
Yo, we back, man.
Yeah, Ness.
What up, Joe? Finish up, champ.
Just want to see him fight Munguia, Andrade, Triple G, or Daniel Jacobs, man. Yeah, that's about it, my brothers. Everybody have a blessed, no stress day, man. I'm looking forward to the Border Wars show. Shout out to all the Border Wars fighters. Hey, this time nobody don't sign up unless you actually fighting, man. We had a hard time trying to put together the card, but it came out successful anyway. But still, man, it's a lot of stress behind the scenes trying to put together a card. This one got all the bells and whistles, ring walk, ring card, girls, music, the whole 9. So you don't want to miss this one, man. This is the card to be on. You know, it's going to be better than the last one, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to the boxing guys. I'm out, my brothers.
Peace.
All right. So, you know, what I want to say is, from Joe's standpoint, you know, the stress and the frustration for him is, you know, he takes his job super serious. And that's why I believe if we all speak it, believe it, receive it, he'll be on TV announcing these fights on a professional capacity because he takes the time out to talk to each individual fighter, get a little, you know, background information and obviously all your statistics so that when it is time to introduce you to the audience, he's doing it properly and in a professional manner because he takes his job serious. So when he's prepared for fighter A and fighter A on fight night or weigh-in isn't there, you know, now he has to
adjust on the fly.
Adjust on the fly and whoever the replacement is, go do that work and last minute research, you know what I mean? And not everybody is the same. Not everybody wants to do things on the last minute. People like to prepare and do their best, you know? So don't be the jerk off to ruin someone else's preparation. That being said, we're going out to JT. What up?
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
kill this mother.
Why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
What's up?
What up?
Y'all hear me? Man, I'm chilling. I'm in the garage working with the kids right now. Y'all say we talking border wars?
All right, we're talking obviously Fury Wilder 3, race don't matter, the clarity from Jermell Charlo. Did you hear the audio? Did you hear what he said he meant and what he didn't mean?
Yeah, 3. Count your own count. Yeah, I heard the article with Jermell Charlo when he came back and he cleared it up. I think what he meant to say, like what I took from what he said, he was saying that race doesn't matter when it comes down to like skills, because it could be a white person, it could be a black person, it could be a Mexican, got a certain skill set just to beat the opponent. So I think that's what I took for when he cleared it up. So I'm glad he came back and cleared that up, because he did sound crazy off the first one. If you don't specify something by saying it like that, you'll think the worst. You'll think the worst. Go down the middle. Go down the middle. All right. You think the worst in his interview. So I'm glad he cleared that up. When it come down to the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight, man, I like what I see from Deontay Wilder with Malik Scott, and if he could execute all those things in his fight this time, it'd be a totally different fight when it come down to Fury and Wilder. Even though Fury is the better boxer, I just see some of the things that Wilder can execute. And I said it a long time ago, Ness, and you disagree with me on it. Not to go back and forth with you today, I told you Wilder needs to set up most shots, like jab and stop shots to the body and stuff like that. And I see him doing that with Malik Scott now. So if he execute that, he can be able to touch Fury more to the body, because Fury is still a big body. I think that will work in his game plan, and he could be able to hide that right hand move, and he'll fire that right hand.
Cut it. Lewis, Coach Rivera, what up? Coach Rivera. No? All right.
No.
Natural Wiz, what up? No Natural Wiz. Davidian, Buffalo Falls.
Yo, what's good, TPV?
What up?
Not much. I'm just looking forward to the fights this weekend. That's all. You know, wow. Tank and El Azteca. I can't wait to see that.
El Azteca.
Yeah, that's supposed to be sweet, man. I mean, we seen what Jamal had to go through. You're not just gonna eliminate these great Mexican fighters too. I mean, I know Montiel. He was supposed to be, it was supposed to go maybe 5 or 6 rounds. He had him hurt bad, but he was real awkward too. So, but I look forward to seeing Tank, and I'm a big fan of Barrios too. So I don't like Torn. I know how good Tank is, but we'll see.
All right.
And of course, I want to see my man Wilder, but yeah, rooting for the American. But great show, and God bless y'all.
All righty then. Let's go on out to
Mr. PBC, baby.
BoxingWorks.com. I'm the finest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen. Get the sharpest knife and cut the bullshit up. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great.
Mr. PBC, baby.
Yo, shout out to my Patreon money that I pay. Shout out to PBC, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, PBC. I can't wait to see Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. It shows you, if you put your mind to anything, you can change anything. Tyson Fury put his mind to it. He realized he couldn't bring that same style. He brought a different one. Deontay Wilder's putting his mind to it, bringing a different style. Shows you these guys are the number one in heavyweight. Shout out to AJ, speaking his mind. But you know, my man fights killer. You know, my favorite fighter, Floyd and Deontay fights killers. Men don't fight killers. Um, I'm pretty sure AJ's pretty happy right now. He's probably chilling on the beach, knowing that he doesn't have to fight a killer. Shout out to Deontay Wilder having the world against him. The new media slash the understandable new media and slash the ununderstandable new media and the old media all against him. Um, yeah, man, the dude got everything against him. If he wins this, it's ridiculous. AJ will be retiring and probably going back to motherland to hide out, and Tyson Fury would destroy everyone else in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury's biggest problem is Deontay Wilder, and people who say he ain't, it's ridiculous. That's my call.
All right. We got Floridian.
The fire's coming. Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. We are firemen. Y vuelvo a nacer.
BoxingVoice.com.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Jumped on a little late. Hey, last night I couldn't sleep, right? So guess what I did? I watched the Wilder 2 fight again, right? So, but the thing is, I turned the volume off, and all I did was stare at Deontay Wilder. In the first, 2 rounds, it looked like he was walking in cement, bro. And who gives a shit about the weight of the uniform or whatever the hell. But it was as if he came into the ring with no spunk, no nothing. He looked disinterested. He threw a couple of rights, whatever, but he was he didn't want to be there. So I think that through humble pie, and he's looking at what he did, what he didn't do, and he gets focused, and he goes in there. I think when I see him, or I just say when we see him in the first round, I can see his energy level. Because what killed him in the fight was his energy level. There's a lot of excuses he used to make excuses for that. We all know that shit. We had enough of the shows on this channel about that. But staring at him yesterday, I don't know, man. At some point, he said that there was a big thing he had to reveal that he was going through at that time. He never revealed it. I just hope that someday he comes back with us here, and you and him kiss and make up. Every day on his IG thing, I write, like he suggested, Ness, to come back to TBV, that we miss him, that I miss him, and go from there. But I'm just praying that when I see him in the first 2 rounds, I'll get a good feel of his energy. And so far, it's looking good. I don't put no validity into the little fucking snippets that he's doing with Malik. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but we all know everything goes different when you get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Wilder all the way. I'm USA all the way. And I don't know. I'm just looking forward to this, man. Redemption is always a good thing. All right, thank you for the appreciate and the moment to share what you got. Much love, and I appreciate your service here to everyone. Shout out to everyone out here. Like Joe says, boxing brothers. Much love and respect. I'm out.
All right. Dennis, Tampa.
Shout out to you.
Pretty windy in Tampa today. Showkid is a cruiserweight. Damn, Showkid coming off a loss. I wonder would Bishop take Showkid. I gotta get Bishop on the phone, man. Bro, what's up with your internet today, Champy?
Bro, that's you, dog.
All right, I'm gonna check.
Is that me? There's no way that's
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do a speed test right now. Maybe it is me. It's not like it ain't happened in the past. Let's see. In the meantime, who's next on the telephone? Adrian in Wisconsin. Yo, I got a pronunciation problem. I always call Wisconsin. See, it is me. Oh shit.
It's all good, bro. It's all Indian. It's all Indian names, man. That's why you're confused. Nah, man. Good show. I'm looking forward to seeing the Tank fight. I'm not the type of dude. I do buy pay-per-views, but a lot of time before the bar would pay for them. but I'm definitely gonna spend some money and chill in on a Saturday and watch that fight. But as far as touching on Border Wars is concerned, man, I just want the card is shaping up great. I just want to see good matchups and fan-friendly matchups. Like, this is a new experience, so it isn't like going to the gym. And for the people, shout out to the people who came to the last Border Wars for believing in the fact that it was going to be dope. But it's different. Like, you couldn't have a boring fight. You couldn't have a fight like me and Ant here because that shit would get booed. It's definitely a rowdy crowd. It's definitely a good time. So just, if you gonna come through. If you pay your money, we had some fights drop out on both sides of the pond. But if you pay your money, come show up and show out because it's gonna be a great experience. Like Ness said, we finna get all this shit right this time. Anything that went wrong last time is gonna be corrected and improved upon. But yeah, and the whole thing with Sir Isaac, I just gotta ask Carlos. I'm about this boxing shit, so when I go to boxing club today, I'll ask him if he's interested in that rematch. I see it differently than y'all. I see it 2-1 the other way, but everyone's open to their opinion. But we got to make this very clear. It was the TBV judges that gave Carlos that win. Don't act like we had 3 Wisconsin judges out there trying to bob Sir Isaac.
They was influenced by the 500 fucking Wisconsin people cheering for Carlos. Come on, bro. Get out of here.
Bro, I was up on the top part seeing all the little getting pieced up that Sir Isaac did. He was eating a lot of shots on the inside. People act like they didn't see that, but that's okay. Like I said, it's a difference of opinion. I just don't think it was home cooking.
No
but
one
like I
said
said, I'm gonna tell Isaac. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell Carlos that he should run that back because I believe it was 2-1 Mendoza, and I'm confident enough if Carlos wants that, he gonna win the rematch too. But don't worry about that. I'm going to talk to him about that one. But, you know, at the end of the day, people do got to realize Mendoza would like to be a pro one day. He's a kid. He's 17 years old. So he's trying to pave his own way to a career. So, I mean, that's going to be on how he feels about that. Whereas with Isaac, it's nothing on him. It's like me fighting. I'm not going to have a career fighting only on Border Wars. You know what I mean? So there's different intentions and different directions they're going. But like I said, at the end of the day, we just want exciting fights. And if you're going to sign up and come. And we want to match. I want to match up for the people, the live people. We all got different intentions and all that.
I got a matchup for you, bro. I mean, damn,
What's
it's
up?
not 7 p.m., but it's okay. We'll put this in the universe, and then at 7 p.m. you could get answers, right? So obviously it sounds like Keem wants for Surefire D DeMarcus, but if that doesn't manifest, DeMarcus versus Lambert is a good fight.
Yeah, I definitely want to hit Lambert.
And Lambert, how many amateur fights he got? Because you're trying to throw him at Keem as if he doesn't have fucking over 10 amateur fights.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know, but it might be between like 45 and 60.
Look at that, bro. You're trying to get my man Keem killed. I thought you liked TBV.
No, I do like TBV, but my thing is, come on now, let's just be honest. When you watch that fight, that was one dude who hit another dude who was on a completely different level. I've seen Keem fight. He's got head movement. He's got a good base. Like I'm not even like that. I like Keem as a person, but I'm just talking about competitive fights. I mean, Jerome's good, but look who he looked good against in Wisconsin. He looks good in his fights on YouTube, but once again, that's level of competition.
I don't know, man. I don't know. He looked good to me, but let Keem and his team make that decision. You put it out there. We'll see. Does he take it? But if
that's
not,
listen. That's a major fight, Ness. Jerome brought people out. Keem, you know what I'm saying? He's a big name on TBV. That's a big fight. Like, I get the fact that the community looks at this last Border as like, who are these Wisconsin dudes? They're nobody. But you got to realize, like, Wisconsin dudes came away with some victories, though. You know what I mean? Like, Chino Rivera, that's a fucking problem in the heavyweight division. And to be honest with you
say
he might
going
even
down
come
a
down.
cruiser.
But what I'm saying is he's thinking about going down to cruiserweight. I'm saying if he makes cruiserweight, you need to put him up against Bishop. That's the fight.
If Bishop takes it, He's the A side and he's 48 years old. He got options. You can't make fighters fight.
Steve's okay, but Steve's 38.
You can't make fighters fight. He got to take
I know.
it.
I get that. I'm just saying we talking about a good match.
Damn, Skype out here wilding today, and Mario's been like.
I think it's your internet, dog. No,
No,
you're breaking up.
No, that's a restart.
Oh my bad.
And it ain't my internet because I did a
you.
speed test. You lying? It ain't my. I got
Maybe it's
34
me then.
up.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
you
me.
need to do.
I'm gonna restart. Hold on, cause it's bad on my end. Let me
You need a
restart.
restart. I told you the minute you jumped on, you pixelated. Fucking Skype today with the B to the S, man. All right, man. Sorry about that. And today we only have Skype because Blog Talk obviously doing their own updating. So we haven't been able to use Blog Talk today. And I'm just trying to get you through your work week, man. I'm trying to get you through your work day. We almost at lunch. And it ain't my internet. I'm a screen share this. You know, I got blazing fast internet. The only time my shit go down when they doing something out here. You know, when they working on something around here. But, you know, look, that's 345 down and fucking 34 up. Like, I'm out here phenomenal hosting like 7 million computers. That's them. But Skype is a different thing. When I say Skype reset, I'm talking about this old computer, man. I need to get me a new 2008 MacBook for my Sky. I don't know. It just keeps restarting. This poor computer, man. I'm going to have to take it to Apple or something. I don't know. Shit, forever restarting. You getting me through my work morning. Well, shout out to you, Corey. I'm glad you enjoy, because I definitely do. What would I do without y'all? What would I do without TBV? Yeah, I don't get that. That melody was the Ja Rule. Just saying. Just saying. Let me see. Any super chat love? Where the super chat love? Coach Myers, any belts on the line? I answered that. Austin said, I posted my YouTube on my YouTube. How I send it? Send me the link to your YouTube channel on Patreon. Austin, let's see. He did it. Did he do it? No, he didn't. Put link here. So we just waiting for the Skype to restart. We almost there. Here we go. We're going to jump right in with the fellas. They probably going to be talking and shit in the background. Who we was on with? We was on with Davidian. No. Who was it? Shit, I don't remember. Looked like it was Adrian, and he's gone. Let me bring him back. Gotta bring my man Adrian back. And Bo. There you go, Bo. Bo, I'll even owe Bo a counter punch from yesterday. Bo, what up, man? You go up first while we get Adrian back. What's going on?
One of the fighters is going to lose, and no matter what, Don King's going to win.
That's the way it's supposed to be. It's in America, man. That's enterprise. I didn't write the rules. I revolutionized the pay scale in boxing. I paid fighters more money than anyone in the history of the sport. That is a true fact. You know what I mean? That has been done. So when I be, only thing I can be guilty of is hitting them in the head with $100 bills, giving them dignity, pride, and a lot of money. So now whatever it is more than what they could get from any adversary of mine. Otherwise, they wouldn't be with me.
Yeah, shout out Tybo, Riddick Bo Mack, and Bo Jackson. This Bo and Bama. I don't know what's up with the matchmaking going on for Border Wars 12. Early on, it sounded real not good matchmaking, like the Bishop versus Showkid. Showkid coming off a knockout loss and Bishop coming off a first round knockout win. I don't think that's a good matchup.
Bishop
then
48 years old, man.
man, 48 don't mean shit throwing punches like he throwing them.
Shit.
You seen? I know you seen what I seen it. Finally, you seen it, and he was.
I ain't seen nothing
Letting
you
them hands
seen.
go. Oh my god,
bruh, it's who in front of him. Show Kid is a little bit of a tougher dude than Hotsy. We know that. Come on.
I like Show Kid, my man. The heart on that man is big.
Exactly. Hotsy showed no resistance at all. At least Show Kid took a few punches from Mario before quitting. What you mean?
Ness, you don't put a man who just coming off a knockout loss in there with a man with coming off a knockout win. That ain't how you matchmake.
I ain't putting them in.
You know that.
I ain't putting them in there. I put it out there. I put it out there as a possibility. Again, you gotta factor in that Bishop is 48. That age advantage gives. Age disadvantage gives Show Kid some sort of advantage. You know what I'm saying?
You don't put Luis Ortiz 48, but you don't put him in there with Sonny Conto. Not this early though.
Bruh, Luis Ortiz ain't real 48. Like Bishop is a real 48, and he's skinny. Like he's thin. He's thin. He weighed in at 183.
I like both fighters, but I think he'll hurt that man.
And maybe
not saying that man ain't weak or nothing. I ain't saying Show Kid weak or nothing like that. I'm just saying right now he got too much momentum for him, brother.
And maybe you right, but all I did was I ain't say, oh, that's the fight. No, I'm like, damn, is that a possibility? Like I'm matchmaking. I'm matchmaking out loud with y'all. That's all.
Well, how much does Supermax's little brother weigh?
Who you trying to match him with before you go any further?
Liz Lowe.
Liz Lowe say he ain't coming back.
He said he ain't ever coming back.
I ain't say all that. Why you gotta make it?
That was a question. That was just a question. Just like you asked me a question, I asked you a question. That's all.
He said he's sitting this one out, which I don't understand, honestly. Like that don't make no sense. You the one said you saw something in Twin. And
but
then
he didn't get the fight. He had to fight him, man. He didn't know.
Because he Joanne Guzman.
He should have been in much better shape. He should have been in better shape.
Bo, stop making excuses for him, man. He Joanne Guzman. He missed weight.
I didn't make excuses. I said he should have been in better shape.
He would have fought Twin if he hadn't missed weight. That's just the bottom line. So like, oh, he seen something in Twin and didn't get that fight because he missed weight. So now you Joanne Guzman, you Tank, and you lost. Then you lost to a dude who 40 pounds lighter than, like that dude was 131.
Yeah. I love Border Wars, man. I fucking love it.
He driving around. Tennessee.
What do you seriously? Do you think you Show Kid?
Can't nobody hear you, man.
I can't understand him.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, you
there? Can you understand me now?
A little bit.
Yeah, you good now.
I'm gonna call back in on the Border Wars show. I use my counterpunch then as well. I love Border Wars, man. I can't get enough of it. I want some more of it.
You clear as day right there. You might as well keep going.
Yeah, I want some more of it. I'm gonna use my counterpunch on the Border Wars show too. I've been waiting on it.
7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Time. That's my time.
4 p.m. West Coast.
It's going down. I even like the fact that it was outside. If I was there, I would have helped y'all come up get some. Cause I'm from Alabama. We got a lot of bugs, so it's different things you can buy that like keep the bugs away. And I did like the outside look.
Only thing would have saved that shit. Only thing would have saved that shit is actual lights that are like 30 feet. So when the bugs come, they up there. It was too low.
Nah, it's other stuff you can get for like people for like picnics and things. It's different things like it's different things you can burn and whatnot, like incense and things.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. One other thing, I wish on the BPE app we could make sure that the timing on the audio is matched with the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if we could
Yeah,
get that right, that'd be perfect.
The beauty is, we're gonna be working.
It's good though. It's good, but it's like
I
of course
know,
it's
but there's
improved.
always evolution. There's always evolution, and we're gonna be working with some people, and we'll see how good they do with their own show, and the possibility of working our show. Look, we're just looking to put on the best show possible, and whoever wants
Doing
to
a good
help with that,
job, bro.
whoever
You're
wants to
doing a
help
good
with that,
job
that's what we want.
with the minimal help that you have. And I mean, you got a lot of help, but at the same time, at
Oh my
certain
God! Listen,
times you
champ,
need.
you gonna be okay. You driving a truck or something, and it's just like whoa. But Mario, what about you? You alive?
I'm alive.
See,
I'm alive.
your internet way better now, huh?
Yeah, that was me. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Tripping.
Yeah, man. So, all right. I really don't want to go, Mario. I really don't want to wait till 7 p.m.
You want to stick around till 7?
I mean, right. So,
Net's looking for another topic we could just roll into.
I'm actually building my card, man. I'm in the background building my card here so that I have it, available to pull up and text to people. I got my possibles and I got my definites on here, so it is what it is. But yeah, man, we gonna end it. I don't want to ramble. Next GTO. Instagram and Twitter. There's no boomerangs on. We got Matt with the super chat says, Matt Garcia, salute TBV. We appreciate you. Double checking. Karma says, y'all all heard how many times this clown Keem not trying to fight me. Run emoji, run emoji, run emoji. Moving on. Damn, now you moving on, champ? Uh-oh.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not
I like that one though.
But not me, because you calling Keem a clown. He the one trying to fight DeMarcus.
Okay.
He the one just fought Marvin. He's not the one trying to fight a dude off a loss.
Word.
He's trying to fight like killers. So I don't know. I mean, clown, I guess, in negotiations to you, but definitely not in the Border Wars ring. The man is shown to be pound for pound, heart, and determination. Ken Stone says there's only one champ at 140. There's only one Josh Teller. We're all walking in a Josh Teller land at 140. Glad it's Loma Fight Week. Let's go. Yo, I forgot it's Loma Fight Week. I forgot that it's Nakatani.
Definitely been.
That's a good fight, man. Damn, that shit.
It is a good fight. Yeah, Rob Brandt on that card too. He fighting.
Wow, I didn't know that.
He's fighting a 9-0 dude from Uzbekistan.
Oh,
no, he's not from Uzbekistan. He's from where's Triple G from? From
Kazakhstan.
Yeah, he from Kazakhstan. He 9-0 from Kazakhstan. So you put the bag on Brandt. No, I'm playing.
Hopefully Brandt can do what?
I'm rooting for him, but I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a walk in the park or nothing.
I'm just saying, hopefully he could do what Rosado did.
For real, that would be dope. That's actually not a bad fight. Like if Rob Brandt were to win, and then they could find like a.
No, I'm not saying fight Rosado. I'm saying hopefully he could sleep a highly touted,
No, I knew what you meant. I just meant like I would actually like that Rob Brandt fight versus Rosado. I don't know what it does for him, but
Rosado versus anybody is official. Matt with another one. Wait. Put some respect on Keem name. Do a show on it, Ness. Give my man's Loma a show. Oh, hey man, I'm always available to rock and roll.
I'm good. I'm awake now.
Oh shit. Question. I'm relatively new to the show. Y'all all the shit. Got a guy 40 years old, wants to fight. How do I get him in y'all Border Wars convo? Let me go.
That's the easy part, champ.
Yeah, bruh. Yeah. Anyway, we got another super chat from Texas Bulldog that says 80 on Nakatani at plus 650. Damn, you put 80 on it? You got bolas. That's bolas. But don't give me, fuck, man. I've been betting against Loma so long. Nakatani is the natural 135er or not? Is he moving up too? Has he ever moved up?
Nah, he's never moved up.
Wow, you serious? I'm gonna have to check this. I might put something on it too then. I'm gonna have to use my bookie. I keep forgetting my bookie could be used anywhere. I be tripping. I'm so used to DraftKings. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What we were looking up? We were looking up Vasily Lomachenko. Loman. Let's see, the Ukrainian taking on Masayoshi
Nakatani.
Yeah, he's a natural 135. Man, I might lay a little shine on it. He's a natural 135. Always. From the first day he started. Let me see where my bookie got this at. My bookie. There we go. Boom.
Yo, who's Sonny Kanto fighting? Joshua Temple. Why does that sound so familiar?
What? Joseph Abeko is back? What in the world?
No way.
Word. Bantamweight, 10 round. And he's a plus 400.
Damn. When's he fight?
Tonight. Tomorrow, Friday. Friday. We are looking for odds. Oh, there goes Rob Brant's only a plus 240 though.
Yeah, that dude
he's fighting that guy though. Yeah, I mean, this John Beck. John Beck is not a bum.
Nah, he's not.
Damn, Mendez a huge.
But also, that's what I said about Beck too.
Oh no, I'm reading it wrong. The plus means you're a underdog. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Rob's the underdog.
He's a plus 240.
Plus 240. My bad. Okay.
Abeko's a plus 400, so he's the underdog too versus Paul Butler.
You got Sonny Kanto's fight on there?
Do not see it.
Yeah, it's like way down the card.
Mendez is a plus 550 against Vacating Akhmedov, who fought Mario Barrios.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Nakatani is a plus 650. Let me see.
Plus 650.
They tripping.
Wow.
They tripping. Let me see what that is. That's right. Loma shouldn't be fighting at 135. That's exactly why I'm gonna see what $10 gives you. Oh, that's nothing.
Yo. Oh, my bad. Never mind.
Nothing, man. No wonder he put 80. Let's see what 80 did. Damn. Is that right? What the fuck? No wonder he did 80.
How much?
Whoa.
80, what do you get for it?
520.
No, for real?
Yeah, man. But but that's such a risk. Like,
it is a big risk.
$80 on Nakatani, like,
especially because it's like you have to imagine the way that boxing works. It's like Loma's up on the cards already, like 2-3 rounds.
And how aggressive is Nakatani? Like, you got to be aggressive to beat Loma with size, just size. Like, if you only got size, then you got to be skillful. Like, just beating Loma with size ain't gonna cut. It got to be like size and activity, or size and skill.
Definitely.
But like just size, I don't know.
And don't forget, Nakatani was. I mean, he was losing that Felix Verdejo fight. Like, it wasn't like he was, he came out and dominated. Like, my man looked good and, he did his thing throughout the fight, but his biggest moments happened at the end. Verdejo looked really good in that fight, despite being down twice. And Nakatani went down.
Bro, and then Verdejo came back and beat my guy, man. He fucking beat my guy, man.
Yeah.
Julian Rodriguez, Hammerhands. That's crazy. I mean, it's not that I didn't expect him to beat him, or I didn't think he could beat him. It's just like, you know, Julian is young.
Yeah.
They you know, gave him the right fights for as long as they could. It was like it was time to step up, and you know, he couldn't get it. He couldn't get it.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right, champ. But it's like a weird card. It's like I've been used to seeing like ESPN's cards have like all these dudes that are up and comers fill up the rest. But this one, not so much. I mean, that's not true. They got Guido Vianello in there, Floyd Diaz, cash flow. If you remember him, he's the little Hispanic kid that was on 24/7, I think, or maybe All Access with Floyd Mayweather. He's 1-0. He's on the card. Robert Rodriguez, Sonny Conto, Giovanni Santillan. We're gonna get to see again against Cecil McCullough, and then the Rob Brandt fight. So it's not a bad card. It's not bad. And the Atlanta card shaped out like not terrible. You know, Erickson Lubin, Jason Rosario is a really good fight. And then Akhmedov is on the card against Mendez. Algenis always puts, not always, but he puts on a fun fight a lot of times. Yo, I wonder what those odds are now for Colbert and Tug. Like,
bro, I'm glad you brought that up. You want to stretch the show out. Whoa.
What are they?
That was a late minute dangerous replacement. They tripping. Yep. They are tripping. This kid got huge balls. Tug a punch, man. I hope Colbert makes it. When is that fight?
July 3rd.
Wow.
Carson, California.
Few days to adjust. Few days to adjust. That's
tough, bro. Because that risk reward just got turned around.
Yeah, nobody knows Tug.
Exactly. Like Gamboa was a name that was also, you know, older, and he's gone through some injuries, and you know. But now you got.
But he had that. He had that name recognition, man. It was worth it. He's been in there with Crawford. All these things, like Tug ain't done nothing since Gary, right?
Yeah, and that's really not even anything to, you know, hang your hat on. I mean, it's definitely a good name on your resume. I'm just saying, like, he didn't. I don't get why you basically giving him an opportunity at this point. Yes, that's the way to put it. You're right. That's a good way to put it. You're giving Tug the opportunity because, man, I'm telling you, like, that risk reward ratio for Gamboa was just right. I mean, it was exactly what you hope for. And this one, it's like they went and turned it around. Now you have a more dangerous opponent. You know, pound for pound, I'm not gonna say he's better, you know, than Gamboa's best day, but like right now, speaking, like Tug is a more dangerous fight, and the reward for he is just not there. But that's a good card too. Michael Rivera on there, Richardson Hitchens is on there against Darwin Price. So there's some good boxing coming up for real. Nah, it's been pretty jam-packed weekends too, you know. Definitely. I'll look for that to slow down a little bit. Like I do like having a bunch of fights on, but then it's like, man, you got to catch them all, and then it takes and you got a DVR, and gets a little lame. I hear you, man. Definitely, but you know, this weekend not too bad. Like I'll definitely watch the Tank first, and then Lomachenko second. Yeah. It's ESPN Plus 2 on Friday. I guess that's it, champ. We up out of here, man. We'll be back 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be doing a Border Wars show. 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. West Coast, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain time. Mountain. All right. Arrivederci. Goodbye. At Mario McGee on Twitter, at Mario McGee on Instagram. Peace.